This whole podcast is like dude. Just what are you doing? I'm really tired of these. They have a YouTube channel. They have a whole YouTube channel. Let's see what we got here. No Filtered Pod. Here we go, guys. 150. Oh, look, they got some views here. Wing women don't exist. Women cheat more than men. Bro, you guys can't even spell.
What's up, guys?
Women cheat more than men. That's what it reads as, because then it would be than with an A. Than men. This is their best one. Women cheat more than men.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the No Filter Podcast, episode 2. Episode 1 is up on YouTube at No Filter Podcast.
Where do you think... Bro, where do you think I thought that the first episode was?
Follow us on all socials at No Filter Pod on TikTok and Instagram. It'll all be in the description below.
Okay.
We're gonna get the shit rolling. Like the comment, fucking, share it, whatever. Get the shit rolling. So, guys,
hold on, I'm a little confused.
Fucking description below. We're gonna get the shit rolling. Like the comment.
There's no description. There's no description here, bro. There isn't a single description here. You didn't even put it in this description, dude. Okay, here's a description. Personal Instagrams. Why didn't you just link the actual things? Okay, cool.
Fucking, share it, whatever. Get the shit rolling.
Yeah, let's get it rolling, bro.
So, guys, what's your guys' thoughts on like prenups? Get one. No questions asked.
What are your thoughts on prenups, guys?
I don't care if I make a dollar or 100 million. Get in prenup.
100%.
Why? Why would you? So I understand prenuptial agreements for like really rich people to want to make sure that they're not getting married for the wrong reason, right? High valued people with a lot of money. I get it. But like, if you have $1, you're going to get a prenup. Why would anybody marry you? Yeah, family money. I get that. But like, what? That doesn't make any sense. What do you think a prenuptial agreement is going to like mean? Yeah, I got $5. For the girl's going to work out of that easier. I don't understand. This is like really weird. I hate the prenup conversation because it's just these people are so dumb about it.
Yeah, I feel like with a prenup, like, if you're already established, it's more of a reason to give you to get one.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I said opposite before. Like, you mean established, like rich established,
financially,
or just like basic job, like you can buy a house?
No,
rich.
Financially rich.
Financially rich?
Yeah, fucking loaded.
But like I said before, because we kind of mentioned this before, it's like you just said that you would only get it if you're financially rich, right? But why wouldn't you?
I would get it either way.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was gonna say that. Like, why wouldn't you get it now? Because you don't have anything. So if you don't have anything, they could just take whatever they take, right? And you'd be left with even less. So if you're like rich, they'll take what they take, and you still live off of what you got. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't.
So it's like if you have, I don't know, $10 million and you don't have a prenup and you like combine money with your girl and then she divorces you
and she
takes half. I mean, it's still $5 million, but shit, you can spend $5 million, excuse me, quicker than you think. You know what I mean? That shit will go. You still need a job, but you can still live off of that. You'll be able to live off of that.
Yeah, you can spend your money too.
Right. But if say you only make $100,000 a year, you know what I mean? You only have $100K in your bank account and she takes 50, you're left with $50K.
Without taxes too, is even more.
That's
at the end of the year, you're going to be broke as fuck.
That's what I mean. So it's more important. I feel like it's more important to get a prenup when you're doing, like, you're a basic American and you work basic jobs. I feel like it's more important then because she actually has more to take. Because she can leave you with literally nothing.
Yep.
I'm so confused. Why are we going into marital arrangements with the assumption that we're going to break up? First of all, second of all, what I find really interesting is none of these guys make $100,000 a year. So like we have a bunch of guys who work like whatever bullshit jobs. That's fine, you do you. And then like this is the narrative that they're pushing. It's like, hey, even if you don't have a lot of money, you should still get a prenup because you're gonna. Let's say you go into a relationship with somebody, right? You guys meet each other and you love each other, and then you get married, right? And in that course of that 10 years together, we'll say, you go from making $40,000 a year to $200,000 a year. Well, you should be able to come walk away with all their own money, right? Why? I don't understand, right? So this is what we love to do now. We got paint. So, we're just going to go with a traditional relationship. You got a man plus a woman, right? And this person makes $40K a year when they first meet, and maybe this person also makes 40. Well, let's say that this person makes $39K a year, because these guys would have a crybaby bullshit shit fit if the person they dated made more than them. So let's say they make $39K a year. As you guys advance in whatever particular thing that you're doing, let's say you hit a point where it's like, I can get this really big promotion. Like, we've been working for years. I can get this really big promotion. Maybe you don't have to work anymore. So now this person makes no income, right? Because their marital arrangement said, yeah, you take care of our kids. And it could be in the reverse way too. But this person's making 0,000. It's not an okay. And this person shoots up to 200,000. What these guys are telling you is that even though they engaged in a relationship and they grew together, balancing out each other's issues, the woman should still walk away with nothing, even though she is a massive reason that he is successful. You are in a relationship for support. So, why would you be able to walk away without them getting any of the money? They decided to curb their entire career. And let's say that you guys met when you were 25 years old, and then this happened over 15 years. So now you're 40 years old, right? So now you're both 40. You have an established career, and you can continuously move forward in a positive trajectory. This person's 40. They dumped their entire life for you. So now it's not easy to go back to work at 40 years old. Oh, not even that you'd work. You can go back to work, but it's not easy. It's not like you can go pick up and be like, yeah, you know what? By the time I'm 42, I'll be making 200,000. No, you've given up the prime of your life and the biggest part of your potential development. It's much easier to learn in your 20s than it is your 40s. So you've pretty much destroyed your entire career potential for the rest of your life because you got into a marital contractual arrangement where you're like, hey, I plan to be with you for the rest of my life. And so under those pretenses, reasonable pretenses, you decide to offset the relationship issues. Hey, I'll work, and then you work, and I'll stay home. I'll take care of the kids. I'll clean the house, et cetera, et cetera. And then that all goes to shit. And so now this person is in a really good spot. This person's fucked. Yeah, that's why alimony exists, because people do this. They give up their lives for their partners. That's normal. At this point, just don't get married. But if you can't understand this very basic arrangement, then you're fucking ridiculous. It's just it's incredible. I don't really get it. Okay.
Plus, too, when you're in that bracket of fucking really financial, I'm not, but one day I will be, when I'm in that bracket of being fucking rich as fuck.
Right.
Yeah, I bet. With this podcast, you're going to be in that bracket real soon, brother. Don't worry.
I feel especially, I don't know, a lot of dudes get played for their fucking money.
So, yeah, a lot.
And they get made look like fucking fools. Because after a while...
I've never, I guess one person I was with, used me for my money. I've fucked 20 girls. Now, that's not a flex. It's just I've been in a lot of relationships, I don't know what women you're talking to. Maybe that's the problem, is you guys go to strip clubs all the time.
Too. Money can only get you so far with getting pussy and shit.
Well, it depends.
At the end, and it's true, and they'll be like, oh, fuck him, I'm tired of him. I'll divorce his ass. She takes half, and then you're fucked.
Yeah.
All that money you worked
What if
for, she sat, especially if she wants to be a housewife, she sat back.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking housewife.
The bitch was plotting.
So just don't say that I don't want you to be a housewife. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't understand. So also this perception of yeah, they're just gonna get tired of me one day and move on. Sometimes that happens. Also, sometimes you just become shittier and you're not critical. These guys don't strike me as critical thinkers. These guys don't strike me as the kind of people who will fuck up and go, oh, I need to check myself. They strike me as the kind of people who just get lazy and stop caring about people, and then they would probably treat their wives like shit, and then they're like, I'm over this, I'm out.
We
Yeah.
from the jump.
What's funny, because the reason why I brought this up earlier was because I was at work, and within the last hour of work, my coworker was like, is he getting a new job and he'll have more money? Yeah, my wife crunched the numbers, and she said that we could pay off our student loans and by the end of the year.
I
said, that's exactly what I said. I looked at him, I was like, we?
Pay your own.
Why? Wait, I don't understand. Why would you, bro? Wait, what? Why wouldn't you? Wait, what?
So she's using your money to pay her student debt?
Yeah, fuck that.
He's like,
why fuck that? What? I don't even know how to respond. You married somebody. I don't understand. Yeah. Why would you be so offended by that? That's, what do you think marriage is? A meme? Are you guys just fucking memeing? I don't get it. That is a priority in my relationship with my wife, is to pay off her student debt. I don't really have any student debt. So if I made a lot of money, I would pay off her debt. You want to know why? Because we got married. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that a weird thing that we got married and I've assumed her debts, and it's that's kind of the point. You weigh those options. Okay, my wife has a student loan debt, but I love her a lot. So, or you're dating somebody and their student loan debt, you should think, oh yeah, I'll take that on. When you marry somebody, you're doing that. I don't understand. This is crazy. Yeah, these guys sound like husbands from Darman videos.
Yeah. This leads into joint bank accounts. He's like, all right, we have a joint bank account, so we have our own separate ones for our own personal needs. Then we have a joint one. I was
That's
like,
her personal need.
yeah, right.
which I don't
That's what I'm saying. So
understand.
like, why are you gonna use my money that I fucking made to do something?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm just very confused. So let's just say the most logical thing here is that they both work. He's about to make more. She works a job where she uses her teaching to get the job. I'm just very confused. What do you think happens? Like, let's say you make a lot more money. Do you just not care about your partner? I don't think that these guys are educated on what marriage is. Like, just don't get married, guys, because you're not going to be good husbands.
You want money, you ask for it, and I'll gladly give it to you.
Yeah,
Because
especially
how much
if
you're sneaking money
we're
up the day?
financially fucking way.
Why do you feel so like adamant about controlling the money? That's really weird.
Most?
Yeah.
But yeah, just don't like fucking. Yeah, I fucking agree.
But like, if people are gonna be like, you don't get it because you're young. It's like, no.
Yes, I agree. You are fucking young and not particularly educated on anything. Just don't get married, bro.
No, you don't get it. You're part of the 99% that fucking do it, and you're losing shit if you get divorced. And it's so funny. My brother.
I'm just not gonna get divorced. Hot take. I'm married to somebody that I love a lot, so I'm just not gonna get divorced. Like, that's it. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro. It's just part of life.
Divorce rates are the highest they've ever been.
Yeah,
And
they're all-
72% of divorces are initiated by the women.
Yeah, but you know,
I don't think that's actually correct. I know the statistic. Let me look this up really quick. Hold on a second. Let me see something. Yeah, okay. So 70% of divorces are initiated. Nearly 70% are initiated by women. So here's the thing, and here's my take on why women mostly do that. There's the relationship dynamic is shifting. Look at this. We got this awesome thing called pain. So our grandfathers and our grandmothers. Okay. Now listen, maybe I'm just scarred, but in my experience, like I've met some people, with less than stellar dynamics between these two. Very regressive dynamics where the man has the majority of control over anything. Right? We're being blessed with paint once again. All right. So you have grandfathers and grandmothers. Okay. Right. Then that kind of chains down. There's other people's grandfathers and grandmothers, but whatever, you get it. But then this chains down to like your mother, your father and your mother, right? They still pass down those regressive ideologies. They do change a little bit. There's a mixture of like them plus like social narratives. So you have your parental narrative versus your social narrative. So they pass this down, right? And then that passes down to you, right? It passes down to, I guess, you and like your wife or whatever. But it passes down to you. Okay. What's happening here is that these social narratives of male-dominated relationships still carry down, even if society doesn't really accept that as much anymore at all. And so what we have is a lot of men who expect to be in very predominant control over relationships, being with women who are socialized in a different way, where they're finally able to have their say, in the relationship. And then what happens is generally speaking, and this isn't in all cases, but a lot of times the guy thinking that he should be able to do whatever he wants ends up like creating an unhealthy relationship dynamic because they just don't like appreciate their wife the right way, or they think that they should, like, these guys think that they should have control over like all the money. Like, yeah, I think it's a great idea to have like a personal account. Do your best. But like, what the fuck? This shit's crazy to me. It's just like, dude, like that's a pretty big reason why. Like that. Why do you think that there are so many men why we have so many single father relationships? Part of it is like, and this gets a whole conversation about like the way that we operate our welfare system and the incentivization of like, having kids out of wedlock. But there's also an aspect of it of like weak men not wanting to be there for their kids. Like that's what it comes down to. Yes, there are issues when it comes to courts where women get like favorability, but generally speaking, a lot of these men just don't want to be around for their kids. They don't really give a shit. They don't really want to take care of their kids. They're not comfortable with the dynamic where it's like a 50-50 relationship. They want to be more male-dominated dynamic. And the funny part is it's always men who don't make enough money to live in that more classical dynamic, right? But that's fine. If you want to make all the money and have your wife stay home or whatever, that's fine. But like most of these men are low-value men who split things 50-50 with women, but they don't want to split the power. They want the money, they want control over it, but not the power. It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. And that's what's happening. It's just such a weird thing to suggest that because 70% of the marriages that are engaged by or divorces are engaged by women, and that means it must be the woman's fault. Like, or maybe women are just getting fed up with men. I don't know, bro. But like, but the way that these guys talk, these guys are like not equitable men. These guys are not the kind of people that you'd want to marry.
My brother said he's like yeah, like I don't know if my girlfriend now, but like I can't see her ever doing that. I can't see her ever doing that. And I said, bro,
I can never see a lot of girls doing a lot of my girlfriends doing what they did, and they still
right. But I was saying to him was like, bro,
what did they do, bro? What did they do to you?
You think anyone that got a divorce was like in the beginning they were like, because he's in a fresh relationship.
Exactly.
In the beginning they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna divorce. I feel it. Yeah. No, they were like, oh no, like I believe that we're gonna be together forever. You know what I mean? So then you get stuck in that mental mind state, which is a good mind state. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And then you grow together, and then you grow apart, and then like all the progress that both of you made throughout however long you were together has an impact on your life. And it's weird to like not to walk away with it. So it's like, oh, we were together for 20 years, and I gave up my career for my wife's career or for my husband's career. Now we walk away. I shouldn't get anything to show for it. That's bizarre. Don't get married, bro.
I mean, like you always want to think about.
You want to think for the best, but at the same day, think for yourself too.
Exactly. At the end of the day,
so when it comes down to it, sorry to cut you off. But whenever it comes down to it, 99% of the time, the girl's gonna do what the fuck she wants. And she don't give a fuck how bad your pockets hurt after.
Right.
Yeah, she don't.
Right.
Especially when they're in that like that I'm that bitch mode. Like fuck this dude. Like let's say you just cheated, or
you guys are equating your 6-month relationships to a 20-year marriage. It's fucking bizarre.
Cheated and you caught her ass. She don't give a fuck because she already got caught.
Exactly.
And she's like, yo, you know what? Not only that I broke this motherfucker's heart, I'm gonna fucking hurt his motherfucking pockets.
Yeah.
You remember the TikTok trend is like, oh, make his pockets hurt?
No.
Like bitches were always posting that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Like fuck you.
It's a joke. I don't know if you guys know what those things are, but these are what we call jokes. Listen, I remember my phase where I like gave too much of a shit about like all these dumb narratives. Like I like kill all men and stuff. Like yeah, it's still not right, but people take it way too seriously. Yeah, you see that trend on TikTok where somebody says make his pockets hurt? It's yeah, man, women, right? Okay. But then you'll complain about the kill all men narrative, even though that those videos generalize women. That's okay. All women are like that. All women are money hungry. But you know, when it says kill all men, you're like, well, not all men. It's like, yeah, I agree, not all men. Also, not all women. Shut the fuck up with this shit. Like it's so stupid.
Of course, make his pockets hurt, but they're the same girls who be like, yo, let me be independent, have my own money.
Yeah.
But you want to take this motherfucker's money.
Well, in that divorce
Really
case,
broke.
in that divorce
Really
case, she would literally be selfish and just be like, well, he's the breadwinner anyway. He'll make it back.
Exactly.
That's why I'm saying
like
you need
You gotta prenup. Like I said,
None of you guys are breadwinners. None of you guys make enough money to be a breadwinner. I'm very confused.
fucking make $1 a fucking year, or 100 million a year. I'm getting a prenup. If my wife doesn't like want to do that, I'll just get another one.
Right.
No, and also too, like a lot
You'll
of
just get another wife. Just the just the fact that you said that shows that you have absolutely no concept of a marriage, and that's fine. Maybe you'll learn when you get older. But you literally, I'll just get a new one. I'll just get them at the wife's store. What are you talking about? You'll just get a new wife? You like usually you date for let's say 5 years, and you're gonna be like, yeah, I want a prenup. I'm just gonna get a new one. Here's my advice. Open the relationship by saying I want a prenup, even if I only make $1 a year. So this way they can go bye immediately. They can realize how much of a fucking idiot you are.
the girls like once we have a female on the podcast pretty soon, we're gonna talk like we're gonna ask her about that shit, and she's gonna be like, oh, if you really love me, you wouldn't do that. No,
The girl did tell me that. She goes, if you really love me, you would do it. And not my ex. Or just some random.
Oh.
And I'm like, dude, you're fucking shot.
Yeah, seriously.
You're fucking crazy. And
If you really love me, you would protect my opinion
exactly.
too. So meet me in the middle.
Exactly. Like if you exactly.
Like
I also saw. Fuck. I think it was on a TV show.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, it was a
I
reality
actually,
show though.
I actually stitched that scene on TikTok, make my own shit, because like she caught him cheating. I mean,
no,
he
it
caught
wasn't even
her.
that. This was some random thing, and she was loaded.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, like he is like, you know what? We should get a prenup." And she goes, before he even like proposed or anything, they were just dating and they were thinking about getting married. And he just hits her with that, and she goes, "No, if you really love me, then you wouldn't care." And he goes, "If you really love me, you wouldn't give a fuck either."
Right.
In fact, just prove me wrong.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
At the end of the day, if I'm a dude
Wow, great conversation.
and I see a fucking future and like a family with you,
Okay.
I want you to prove me wrong that you won't give me an issue about getting a prenup.
Yeah. You want a prenup? We'll do it when we're 80. We'll go
What's
back to the core. We'll do it when we're 80.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? Because there's only a certain time where like you're like you're not going anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, you're just gonna have a death buddy. Though.
we'll undo
Oh,
it.
man.
Yes.
So you're saying when you're 80, you said when you're doing it when you're 80,
Yeah.
you'll do it when like you'll undo the prenup. You said,
Oh,
all right, bro.
They were making a joke about how once you get a certain point in life, you're basically undateable and unfuckable. So you're just going to be together forever. The fact that that went over your friend's head tells me that you guys are like you guys got very high C's in high school.
we'll do the prenup. We'll do the prenup. 'Cause, I mean, like I'm saying, like at that point, like I don't give a fuck because I'm 80 years old.
Okay.
I don't mean literally. I'm over exaggerating. Like until you know, like you just know you're not going anywhere.
Mhm.
It's almost like you're to that point where like you have your family.
Yeah, why do they have headsets on? I understand having microphones because they have to make sure you can hear. Why do they have a headset on? I don't understand that part. It feels unnecessary.
You have your girl, and you're kind of like I don't really care about anyone else. Like genuine. Like you just
No, but
you don't want
honestly, but that's what a lot of people think. But then they just start letting themselves go, like with physically appealing,
Facts.
and they just let themselves get overweight.
Yeah.
But if you do that as a man,
She gonna leave you. She gonna
he's
be
gonna leave
cheat,
you.
leave
Unless you
whatever
make
on
bread.
you.
No, not even the
Bread
bread.
or
Just
not.
fuck the bread, especially if you don't get a prenup.
Yeah.
Wait, this doesn't even make sense. Like, this isn't even the way that what society typically operates. So what they're saying is that people get together and they get comfortable and they slip. That happens for everybody, and it manifests in different ways, which is why you need to actively keep your shit together, right? But what they're saying is like, yeah, you could gain weight, et cetera, et cetera. And they're like, yeah, and if it happens to a man, that's much worse. No, it's not. Like, so socially, like, fat men are drastically more accepted than fat women. I don't really understand. So like if a man gains weight in a relationship, it's considered fine. But when a woman does it, it's considered like catastrophic. That's the way that we value women for their appearance far more than anything else. I don't understand. Like you're not even correct in the things that you're saying. It's very bizarre.
Exactly.
You
If
have
you
no
have no
prenup,
prenup,
fat
and you
fuck.
yeah,
Come on.
she's done. She will fucking either she'll definitely cheat. Because if you're not
So maybe just don't gain weight. This is the same guy who at one point was like, if my girlfriend gains weight after we have a baby, I'm leaving her. If she doesn't I'll tell her one time, and if she doesn't forsake her all of the enjoyment in her life and change, I'm leaving her. Okay. What? You're literally reinforcing the thing that you're speaking out against. By your own logic, you should be able to just lose the weight. Don't gain it in the first place, bro.
you're not gonna be like I say this to people and they get mad. I say if my wife lets herself go
Here it is.
after I have kids with her, if I'm gonna tell her once, if you don't get your shit together, I still want to be sexually attracted
Agreed.
to my wife,
Yeah.
my spouse. But if you
Even
can't
girlfriends.
do that, girlfriend too, if you can't do that, I'm out. I don't give a fuck how many years of love or whatever you want to call it invested into the thing.
Love or whatever you call it. I don't know. I don't care how many Dogecoins I've put in this relationship. I'm out, bro. We already talked about this when we looked through their clips, but what a stupid thing to say. Like, bro, when I don't understand. We're pulling out paint again. I've been just enjoying it. Okay, so here's what we said. Let's say you're with somebody for 5 years in a relationship, right? You got the man and you got a woman right here for 5 years, bro. We're pulling out the paint again, dude. 5 years, right? Then you get married, right? You get married together. So beautiful, right? And then a year after your marriage, let's say you decide you're going to have some kids, right? So now you are 6 years emotionally invested into this person. What the hell's happening here? Okay. Into this person, right? Then you have kids. Then you have kids, okay? Now, in this time of having kids, this is 9 months of incredible stress on a woman's body. That is just the fact of the matter, okay? It's just a fact of the matter. 9 months of this woman's body. Her hormones are going all fucked up. She's going through some shit, right? So you have the baby though. Like you have your babies, right? So let's just say this is actually like fucking pregnant, whatever, who cares? You have your babies, you have your kids. Okay? You're telling me you're immediately going to say lose weight or you're going to leave? That's what you're telling me? What about postpartum depression? I don't understand. I understand the concept of like, yeah, you want to be sexually attracted to your wife. But once you have a baby, you do realize that the first thing you're going to think about is not having sex with your wife. It's going to be like, oh, I have a kid. I got to take care of my kid. It's incredible how they don't understand relationships. They don't understand pregnancy, but then they don't even understand like their own emotional connections to a kid that you have. You're supposed to be emotionally connected to your kid. So your priority for this time is going to be the baby, right? So let's say like a couple of months go by. Like let's say like fucking 6 months go by because it takes a while. You get your wife has their hormones under control and they've gained some weight. They're a little overweight, right? At that point, you might be able to say like, oh, hey baby, like I think you're really beautiful. I think you're really attractive, but like maybe we go to the gym together. You could broach the subject nicely and you could talk about it and make sure that they are still sexually attractive to you. But this very shallow perspective on life leads me to believe that like once the baby comes out, they're literally just gonna be like, oh, your pussy's ruined now. I'm never gonna fuck you again. Because there's vaginal tearing, bro. Did you know that? Did you know women's like bladders fall out of place and shit? Like it's not the most beautiful thing in the whole world. You're gonna leave her if she's not fucking skinny enough? Bro, you're probably like your shallow perspective on relationships is catastrophic to your own happiness. It's incredible. Like you're attracted to like a model woman, like the ideal version of a woman. Meanwhile, you guys are not even ideal versions of men. That's crazy. By their own logic, like women are supposed to be like fucking 10 out of 10 beautiful and like take care of you. But men are supposed to make a lot of fucking money and you guys are slumming it. What right do you even have as a fucking low-valued man to make demands of getting, by your own logic, a high-valued woman? Because you value women based on their looks while you value yourself based on your financial contribution. You guys don't have money. You guys are losers. Now listen, not having money doesn't make you a loser. I've been there too. But by your own logic, you're a loser. So like, how are you going to demand that your wife is a 10 out of 10 when you guys don't even have the financial stability to not live in your own parents' house? I mean, listen, everybody struggles, but like, holy fuck, your expectations are insane. It's just incredible.
I'm out. I also saw, speaking of this, I saw, it was a little bit ago, these TikToks of, a trend like, show me what you look like before your boyfriend versus now.
Yeah.
These bitches blew the fuck up.
Like balloons.
Like balloons. Like maybe, these girls keep on, they're like fucking 5'2", and they're like 190, 200 pounds. That's a huge
They look
bitch.
like fucking roly-polies, dog.
Exactly.
I'm 6 foot, 200 pounds.
Exactly.
Like that's big for a 5'2".
That's a huge
I don't understand.
woman.
Yeah.
Like I would tell,
No,
I don't
actually,
care how
Why do you care is the question. Why do you care? Why do you care that like in all honesty, why do you care that people gain weight in their relationships? Like truly speaking, why does it actually matter to you? So two people get together and they're happy and then they gain weight, right? And they're still happy. Why do you care? It means nothing to you. The only thing that would bother you, like, what is it that we're not sitting here promoting toxic like beauty narratives or something. Like toxic fucking fat acceptance movement that says like being fat is like fucking healthy. It's not. But that's not what we're doing, dude. We're sitting here, we're talking about like two people get together and they gain some weight. And the first thing is like fat bitch, roly-poly. Bro, you guys just hate fat people. It's just weird. It's just a weird thing. You guys just hate fat people. So what is like, thank you for the takeaway. There's nothing critical about that. You could say like, yeah, I see these relationship or these couples on TikTok where they say like, what do I look like now 6 months later and they gain weight. It's like, yeah, I personally wouldn't be in favor of that. That's all you have to say. These fat fucks! Fucking skewer those pig pieces of shit. Put them over a fucking fire, bro. That's the energy that we're getting from these guys. It's like, what the fuck? Like, dude, why do we need your public opinion? And you notice that it's always critical of women's like body weight. It's always women's body weight. It's like, a fat woman? It's like a fat guy. That's not a big deal. Fat woman, though, she needs to die. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Hold on, I'm talking. That's a huge woman.
Yeah.
Like I don't care how. Hold on, I'm talking.
Wow. Wow, you're treating that guy the way that you treat women, bro. Why don't you chill out a little bit, okay?
There's just so much that like I've said this plenty of times. Like, yeah, if my wife lets herself go, if I'm not sexually attracted to my wife, also she ain't putting out, I'm looking elsewhere.
Right.
I'll give her one warning. If she don't get that shit together, I'm out.
It's one warning. I'm out. I'm gonna cheat on you. I'm done with you, bitch. Okay. Nothing else matters. Emotional support, fuck that. Okay, taking care of my kids, fuck that. Mother of my kid, I don't care. That doesn't mean anything to me. I don't care about my own kid. I'm done. If my dick doesn't get hard immediately after your fucking pussy slops out a fucking 10-pound baby with all the fucking placenta and all the juices, if my dick isn't hard, if my dick is not hard inside the delivery room as my baby's head is coming out of your pussy, I'm done. I'm fucking over it, bro. If I can't put my dick immediately into your pussy after my baby's born, I'm fucking over the relationship, bro. That's all that takes for me. That's it.
Period. And I've been called a dick for that, whatever, but it's just a fucking cold on facts. And if you're not going to do that,
you know, it's funny. It's not a fact. Like, this guy's going to grow up and he's going to be like, wow, I'm an idiot. He's not going to believe any of these things. This is a beta male, bro.
guy, she'll do to you, period.
Well, let's be honest with this. I was like,
No, probably not.
when you meet a girl,
Being overweight men don't have the same, like, expectations as overweight women.
your girlfriend, wife, whoever it was, what's the first thing you notice about a girl?
Their appearance.
Agreed.
Guys are visual creatures.
Even girls are.
The girls do the same thing. What's the take here? Like, you notice like what the person looks like. That's why it's much easier to date somebody after you like befriend them in some capacity. So even guys and girls that may not necessarily be compatible on first sight will become more compatible because they become friends first. And usually it's through like work friendships or school friendships. That's just how things work. But like after you move through that and you're like, oh, I'm in love with this person. They support me in ways that I never knew people could support me in. Like, that's what love is. Like, do you guys not understand? Well, you don't understand that, you're kids, but like, I don't understand. Like, and then it's like, oh, then like when you're bro, paint is coming out again. You first date somebody, it's all based on the physical appearance, right? Then you get to know them and you create like a different bubble, right? You get into this bubble. So it's like, oh, they have a really good personal appearance, but you know what? They also cook for me. This is a real thing. They cook for me. They clean for me, right? They're a really good like mother to my kids. You know, when I'm feeling really down, they allow me to open up and like express myself. I can express myself to them. They sit there and they listen, right? These are all these different aspects of them. Oh, we have a particular hobby that we love in doing together. Cuddling is great. All these small things, and they're like all these different things, they build up, right? And so now all these different aspects that you're like in love with somebody build up, and all of a sudden, oh no, I'm not physically attracted anymore. but you still have all these other things. Now, I'm not saying you should give up on the physical attractiveness, but like if you are still hitting the mark in 30 categories, but one of them is lacking now because you had a kid, especially, why not work on that separately? Why not just work on this outside? Like I just don't understand. It's just insane. The shallowness that they look at relationships in is fucking incredible.
Even girls.
They show us that they don't exhibit the capacity to be able to form a meaningful bond with somebody in any real way at this point. It's gonna take them a while to do. But like you guys shouldn't have a podcast.
They are.
But a guy can win a girl over easier than a girl can win over a guy. Only because of appearance. But I genuinely believe that. Like
okay,
if you're really nice with your words and you're semi-decent looking, like a girl's gonna give you a shot.
Yeah.
But if you're a woman and you don't look good, you're not my type.
You're just not getting a
You're
shot.
not
You
gonna
don't
get
grow on
attention.
me. Yeah, you
Can't grow on
yes.
me.
That's what I mean.
yeah. So like we just acknowledge that there's a difference in interpretation of the way that women versus men look. There's they literally just admit that there are higher expectations on women, and that's fine. But like you're acknowledging that there's a higher expectation for women, right? You realize that you just said that. But before you're like, yeah, if a guy loses, if he gets fat, like he's at a higher chance of getting like left by his. No, you guys are wrong about that. You guys are insane.
You know what I mean? So like the first thing you look at as a girl and a guy is attraction.
Yep.
It's like sexual feeling. You might not be like, I want to have sex with that guy when you first meet him or first see him. But the reason why you give him a date, you give him a chance, is because he's an attractive dude. And attractiveness is subconsciously leading to.
Yeah, it goes back and forth. Yes.
Thinking about sex.
Keep in mind, a lot of girls go on dates with dudes that fucking just for free food.
Yo,
They're
I
fucking
can't stand those
hungry.
bitches, bro.
I don't think that's even true in any capacity. That just does not. I mean, like honestly, it just doesn't exist. Girl, like the amount of women that go on a date just for free food has to be like an nth of a tenth of a fucking percent, bro. It has to be like the smallest fraction that could ever be perceived. I'm sure that there are women who do that, but shut the fuck up. Yeah, you know there are girls who do this. Wait, who? Point that person out. What? I don't understand. It's just fucking insane.
Oh, that's
I never got that done to me, but
that's a host.
that's you a thotty.
Or
You're just a scumbag.
what do they call it, bro? What do they call it? The girls that just a guy pay for the girl to go on a date with them, basically.
Was it sugar daddy or something?
No, like they're like escorts.
Escorts. Okay, that's a different situation. Wait, what? That's a totally different dynamic than going on a date with somebody just for food. That's like a prostitution type scenario.
You know what escort is?
Yeah, hooker.
No, not necessarily
Those are
hookers.
escorts, no?
No, they
There
could
are.
be. But like you can like go on websites and like just
Yeah, there are some that do like a girlfriend experience, but you need to be a very high value man for that guy, so you couldn't do it. Okay, so don't worry about it. You don't even need to bother looking at it.
get like the nicest girl ever, and like in their bio and shit, it'll be like no sex, no nothing, whatever. I'm just there for the free food.
So
like,
what if she wants to be?
Oh, okay. That's not a dating scenario. That's somebody, and they're upfront about it too. So who even gives a shit? Just don't go on a date with them.
Like a fucking companion?
you're just paying for a
Honestly,
girl's attention. That's it.
You a wimp ass
If
motherfucker.
you're a
if you do
dude, you're a
that.
fucking
Dude,
bitch.
bro,
You're the fucking end.
Celebrities do this. Celebrities do this.
Celebrities.
Yeah, because they can't pull sometimes.
So wait, celebrities.
100%.
Well, I'm sure they do because they'll be discreet and usually like sex is part of the deal. But
Absolutely.
okay.
Absolutely. Like billionaires.
Who?
Who the fuck you?
I actually got from.
Who, Zuckerberg? Yeah, that guy's a dork. I don't blame him.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
He kind of looks like Buzz Lightyear. Not gonna lie.
He's a fucking weasel.
But no, bro, you can't talk shit about high valued men like that. He's got a lot of money, therefore he is more valuable than you by your own logic. You have to stop with this stuff, dude. You have to make sure you respect the hierarchy.
Like billionaires do this, bro. I listened to a Postpartum today. Actually, it's funny how we on this conversation. I listened to a Postpartum today, and he literally hooked up with a chick that like told him all this stuff, and she like lied to his face, whatever. And she's like, yeah, like billionaires hire me. I go out with them for dates. I don't fuck them. I don't kiss them. They might touch me a little bit, but like they walk in with their hand around them and stuff, like holding hands, whatever.
Act like there's this chick.
Like they're together.
Yeah.
What
And-
the fuck?
Okay, who cares?
Yeah.
Yes,
That
it's
guy's
either
a
sheer
fucking
fact.
bitch. I don't care how much money you make. You're a fucking bitch,
Dude,
Yeah.
they do it, bro. Like, why do you think like it's the same thing as like a rapper getting called out for fake diamonds and shit? You know what I mean? So if you call out a billionaire, like that's not your girl, bro. You hired that one. That one you shipped that one here.
Yeah,
In
he
a
bought her.
fucking
Flew
box.
her out,
Yeah,
the
bro.
bitch.
So like that shit actually happens, and like you wouldn't believe it, but it's true. Or like I'm not gonna say any names. I'm not gonna name drop anybody, but
Like as if you could, right? But okay.
I'm gonna keep it like real
Okay.
broad. A girl from
Yeah.
our high school did it.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I'm not
From
name dropping,
Sparta?
bro. What?
From Sparta?
Yeah.
Good for her, bro.
I can't say a
Damn.
word, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say shit.
I can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe off the pod.
Yeah, all the power.
I mean, I can tell you and blurp out the word, but or blurp out the name.
No, don't even worry about
But like, it's
No, no.
fucking, you want to know?
Yeah.
I can blurp out the name.
Blur out the
Yeah,
name.
it's
No.
I'm
Wait.
gone.
She
I'm
had a
gone.
fat ass too.
bro. I'm dead serious. And I
No.
heard it from a credible source. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know
I
exactly
got a
what
credible
you're
boy.
talking about.
Yeah. So it's straight. It's the truth. And like that's the first time I've ever heard about escorts.
She escort that don't fuck.
I mean, you can end up fucking them or
Yeah, if
anything
you
can really
fucking-
happen.
yeah.
But like they can put in their bios like no sex, no this, no
Wow.
that.
Honestly, good for her. She played those motherfuckers for free food.
You know how much money she probably got paid?
Yeah.
She could charge like $300 to $500 a night, and that's a fucking that's a girl in high
She
school.
getting paid to chill.
That's it.
Yeah.
With a
just to be
dude.
cool. Like, yeah. Just be a fucking companion.
Yeah, bro.
For the
What is it, a
night.
fucking dog companion and shit?
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, Going back to what we were saying about like the prenup and everything. There was this
All right, guys, we talked about escorts. Who cares?
video I saw on TikTok. I'd make a stitch to this video in the summer.
Okay.
And there was like the dude found out the girl was cheating. He was like, "Oh, really, 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 really?" She hits him with, "Make some money."
Yeah,
make some money.
I know what you're talking about.
Make some
I remember
money.
you stitching this.
So, bro, I fucking stitched that bitch. I said, dudes, guys, listen at home. When you're building yourself, when you're building your brand, you are your brand at the end of the day.
Right.
When you build yourself, make yourself. You gotta be fucking. You gotta be 10 out of 10.
Right.
As high, get yourself as rated high as possible.
What's happening?
I'm talking with your money. You gotta get your money right. You gotta look the part. You gotta work out. You gotta do everything. You gotta be on the money. Clean your fucking hair. Brush your hair. Get haircuts every fucking week. Be on the money every time.
Right.
And obviously, dick her down fucking good.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Because if your money's right, everything's in a row. Plus, you giving her a good dick. She ain't gonna leave you. She ain't gonna say, "Oh, makes this, make that." No, she's gonna fucking love the fuck out of you.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she has like no room to leave.
No. And she knows she's fucked.
You know,
She tries to take your shit.
If she leaves, then she's just not interested. But she ain't gonna go behind your back and cheat.
No.
Hey guys, be a good person. Is what they're basically saying. Like, yes, you should be you should be an equitable person, somebody that's worth dating. Thank you for the advice. And you shouldn't cheat. You should just break off relationships.
I'm gonna be honest. Like talking about like the money aspect of women, I really do believe that every single girl in this world has a little bit of gold digger in them, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're probably not fucking.
No, I'm 1,000% right. I believe every single girl in this world has a little bit of gold digger. No girl grew up and like, yo, like
I'm gonna date a garbage man.
or I'm gonna date. No.
Wait, what? Bro, I just like, what is their life experience? I'm not gonna date a garbage man. Garbage men make 6 figures in fucking New York. What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean you're not gonna date a garbage man? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Garbage collectors in New York City, $170,000 to $180,000 a year. Now it depends where you are, but like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? The women fucking come for guys in unions. Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna do the garbage. It's just like the fact that they think that like garbage men are a low class citizen that don't make any money. That's just the part that like like you guys just don't even know that. It depends on the area that you're in, but like, why is it disrespect for garbage men? It's just fucking weird, you know? I know I'm bringing like the New York perspective, but like, where are these guys from? They seem like they're a bunch of dumb fuck Italian New Yorkers, to be honest with you. So I feel like they live out here too. It's just crazy.
No,
they
they
get
don't hate
benefits.
any of them. But like, no, like they don't say
These guys have to be like rich kids from Long Island. Honestly, I would bet my fucking balls on it. I mean, I wouldn't because they're, but I guarantee you that these guys are from Long Island. They talk like fucking, they have to be from Long Island because they have the fucking audacity that only an Italian man could have. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it boils down to, bro.
say that. They want to go
yeah.
out. Okay, I should rephrase that. No girl ever grew up and was like, listen, I want to date a broke dude.
Right.
They don't.
Nobody ever said that. And if they told you that, they're fucking lying.
Yeah, they're lying. 100%.
And every
Who wants to date a broke person in general? I didn't grow up going, I can't wait to find a fucking broke girl to date. I'm like, what? Okay.
girl's got a little bit of gold digger in them. There's a very, 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 very small percentage of a bitch that will go through the mud with you.
Right.
And if you do find that hoe, obviously she's a keeper.
100%.
100%. 100
Like,
million.
Why is like the woman that you consider like really good a hoe and a bitch? I mean, like I call my wife a bitch all the time because we just call each other bitch, like, you know, in like a fucking ironic sense. But like you're unironically being like, that bitch, that hoe, why just like the casual disrespect of women that you are like into? Like if this woman will go through everything with you, if this fucking bitch hoe will just like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Come on, what are you doing, dude?
Oh, fucking Conor McGregor's girl.
Yeah, Conor McGregor's girl.
Loyal
You
bitch,
keep her.
too.
Yeah, but Conor
Well,
McGregor's also
bitch.
tested now he has all the money. You ever seen that post on Instagram where it's like a woman,
I wonder if Conor McGregor would fucking knock them out for calling his wife a bitch.
a woman's trust
Yeah.
is tested when a man has nothing,
Yeah.
and a man's trust is tested when he has
Exactly,
everything.
going through the
His
mud.
loyalties.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Do you watch the documentary?
Yeah.
No.
Great fucking documentary.
Have
I
you?
highly fucking recommend it. It was on
Netflix,
Netflix.
yeah.
That's
That's where we
cool.
watch it. I don't know.
I don't even know what it's called. I looked at Conor McGregor. Boom, popped it in. Good
Very
hour
good.
and a half. Fucking great documentary.
Right.
Very good.
Yo, this, I want to touch on something real quick. This prenup situation, bro, like, it's not even like man bias at all. It's also women. Like,
Yeah.
trust yourself as a girl. Trust yourself as a man. Okay? Because at the end of the day,
What does this mean?
you know, like, she doesn't make your money. You know what I mean? She doesn't wake you up. She doesn't tie your shoes. She doesn't put your shirt on. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
put your shirt
So your mom does.
on. You tie your shoes. You make your money. You drive to your job. She don't drive you to your job. You know what I mean? Like, these are the
Okay.
points I'm trying to make is that, like, at the end of the day,
What does this
she
mean?
leaves.
She can leave in a heartbeat.
It's your life.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
But like, bro, we're talking about a marriage, bro. Like, if you go into a marriage without being ready to commit to the marriage, then you shouldn't be getting married. I'm very confused.
The day he leaves, it's your fucking life. You have to live your life. How you want to fucking live it is how you're gonna live it. Because why would I get in a relationship with somebody and have them tell me what I can and cannot do? Obviously,
I mean, this is compromise.
There's just a line you don't cross.
there's transparency,
clearly.
of course. But like, for instance, like if I want to go to the bar
Transparency. No, it's a compromise. What?
with you guys, and she said, no, you can't go.
You're going anyway.
I'm going anyway.
That'll give me more of a reason to go.
Exactly.
It's just like a weird priority. Like, who the fuck? I'm a fucking married man. Like, do you think that I'm like, oh, if I want to go to the bar, my wife does? We were fucking beyond that, bro. That's a weird, immature thing to do. Is put a stipulation. You can't go out to friend with you out to a bar with your friends. If I want to go out to a bar with my friends, my wife would be like, no problem. It's not a big deal. Okay, but if I consistently went to a fucking bar with my friends and I was constantly like out drinking and like I was being secretive in some capacity, or my wife might be like, no, I want you to stay home and be with me. I'm very confused, bro. Like the fact that you think that that's a big issue in a relationship is just fucking weird to me. It just says to me that you're not real. You guys are not in the place to be to even be speculating on marriage. That is the last issue that you'll ever have in a relationship. I don't understand. Like, why do you think women are going to restrict your ability to hang out with your friends? Like, that's such a shallow thing. That's like you were watching like a Cartoon Network show, and then there was a fucking like there was a relationship on the Cartoon Network show, and they're like, you can't hang out with your friends. You're like, oh my god, no, I have to be able to hang out with my friends. That's not how the real world works. That is not like a true issue for most relationships. Most relationships are much deeper than that. And if there is a restriction on hanging out with somebody, it's because like, oh, you're hanging out with them too much, or I want more free time with you, but you're always out. Something along those lines. You guys are fucking weirdos, bro. Why are you talking about issues you don't understand?
Why are you gonna hold me back?
I'm just happy that like I'm happy that I didn't start my content creation until I was like 29 years old, because I feel like I might be just as dumb as these fucks. You know, I mean, like, it's just like we really do need to start normalizing taking away young people's perspective. Not taking it away. It's good young people can express themselves. But we also have to start keeping in mind, like, hey, young people don't know what the fuck they're talking about, right? In general, because, like, a lot of the online, like, social media, there's a lot of online social media narratives are constructed by young fucking people that don't really understand shit, right? Maybe we should understand that.
Back for my friends, but because the only thing I can think of is you don't trust me. That's it. And then if a girl was, I'm gonna kind of like go around like everywhere right now.
Yeah,
If a girl was to say like the same thing, like, oh, like, why'd you get a prenup? You don't trust me? You know what I mean? It's
No,
like,
I don't. Not my
it's
fucking
like
money.
exactly like
Because you're making a lot of it too.
if you want to crunch numbers, we'll just get our bank accounts. We'll crunch numbers. You want some money? You tell me how much. I'll tell you I can afford it or not. I'll tell
Yeah.
you. Okay, if we can't afford it, you cannot get what you want to get. Period. And that should be a way a relationship works.
Why? What if they make their own money? Like, why are you assuming they don't work? I don't understand.
We control ourselves.
Yeah,
I
independent people.
I wake up and brush my own teeth.
Okay.
I don't wake up and say,
That's
baby, can
fair.
you come brush my teeth for me?
Yo,
That's what. Come here.
imagine that.
That's what I mean, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So then jerk yourself off and don't get married. Like, I don't understand. I do everything for myself. Then why do you need a fucking woman to be with? Well, I want her to fuck me and to emotionally support me, and I want her to like cook for me and clean for me and do all these things for me. But she doesn't brush my teeth. Like, thank you for doing the bare minimum, sir. Like, that makes a lot of sense. Like, thank God you were doing the bare minimum. That's good. Thank you.
at the end of the day, it's you. It's not your mom,
A
not
lot
your
of
dad,
people
not your
forget
friends,
that.
not your family, not your
A ton of
girlfriend,
people
your
forget
boyfriend.
that they're their own person when they get into a relationship.
Mhm.
A ton of
You know
people
what I
forget
can't
that
fucking
shit.
stand? Absolutely can't fucking stand. When your boy gets a girl, you never hear from that motherfucker ever again.
Right.
And then when you ask him to link and chill or go out, oh, I can't. Why the fuck not? Oh,
It's probably
because I'm with her.
It's probably not because he's with her. It's because he would rather be with her than you. Because he probably got into like a serious relationship and he was like, wow, my friends are fucking morons. They do not know a singular fucking thing to talk about. And then when we get together, all they do is be like, bro, you got to get a prenup. You've been dating this girl for 6 months, bro. This bitch is probably just trying to fucking eat your money and put her fucking cum in her pussy, put your cum in her pussy for a baby so she can leave you. You got to get a prenup. You got to make sure that you fucking beat the shit out of her. Like what do you think? You guys are just once you get a serious relationship, you move on from people that are like fucking immature. Like that's probably what's happening.
Don't fucking come.
Yeah, especially if they're of age.
Listen, I would love for Lena to come.
Yeah,
No, yeah, no, I know.
She's
I know
of
your
age.
girl's not
When
21
she's
yet.
of age, there's going to be no questions asked. She's
Yeah.
coming.
But even when we went to the bar, when
So they're not even like some of them aren't even 21. What the fuck? Like they're dating people under 21. Like that's fine as long as it's consensual and in the correct age gap. But like you guys are not even old enough to experience life.
when we had our first like pod like run through,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
went out.
practice run.
Like,
We went out right after.
listen, I would fucking, I'll do that. You know what I mean? Like, if you guys go on a Friday night or something, you'll tell me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
of
So like if I wanted to go, I would go. You know what I mean? And this isn't a point of like I wear the pants in my relationship. It's a point of like she respects the fact that she trusts me to go out with my boys and she wants me to hang out with my friends and
Yeah.
wants me to do things. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? But I do wear the pants in my relationship. I have a girl or anything, but I'm going to wear that fucking pants. Like,
Hey guys, I don't have a relationship with anybody because I'm not really somebody anybody wants to date. But when I do, I'm gonna wear the pants in the relationship. Okay, I guarantee you. What are you gonna date like a 16-year-old girl? Like, bro, shut up. You have the pants in a relationship. Like, yeah, I'm a very masculine man. I make decisions. You want to know what? You want to know what's funny? If we're gonna bring statistics out, like 80% of the 80% of the finances that are run in the house are run by women, even in traditional relationships. Women will generally dictate like what the house looks like and a bunch of other shit. Like, men never truly wore the pants. A lot of times they were very restrictive and abusive. But, you know, you can't even go shopping the right. I can't even go to the fucking supermarket without calling my wife. I don't understand it. She says like, oh, I need you to get me powdered mustard or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I got to call my own wife. Okay. It's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? It's about setting proper boundaries. Like, why do you feel the need to be in control of the person that you're with? I got to go get blinker fluid. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, tell my wife to go to the store. Go get some blinker fluid, you know?
I don't know. Because I see dudes. I see dudes. They're fucking. Their bitch got the pants on with a belt.
What's wrong with women wearing pants and a belt? I don't understand. What is that? Come on, guys. Women don't have to always dress like high school girls. I mean, get over it.
Shit ain't coming off. That guy's getting ran by his chick.
Right.
And the people get so, oh no, fuck that. She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
But he can't.
He can't.
Fuck
He can't.
that.
He can't do shit.
I just never really heard. I mean, those relationships I'm sure exist. Those are very restrictive. But that's what. What do you think the dynamic of a relationship is? Like, my wife makes a lot of decisions and I make a lot of decisions. I still do whatever I want, obviously, and she does too, but we consider each other's perspectives and we set positive, like, proper boundaries. Who hurt you guys? Nobody hurt these guys. They haven't been hurt yet. They don't even know what life is. They grew up learning life through, like, Dawson's Creek or some shit. Like a fucking, like, weird teenage boy show.
I gotta run it by her first. No, fuck that.
Those are called losers.
You tell her, listen, this is what I'm doing. Period.
Like, my girl, when I
fuck
fucking
you. This is what I'm doing, period. Bitch. I'm gonna go out with my boys right now. You don't want me to go out? Fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna break up with you. We have to sign a prenup. Oh, honey, can you stay home? I'm having like a really bad day. My grandfather died. Bitch, I'm going out with my boys today. I wear the pants. I make the rules. Your grandpa died? That's not my problem. He shouldn't have been old. Fuck that loser. Fuck that guy. Hey, my dad died. Oh, well, going out with the boys. I wear the pants. Fuck you, bitch. I don't understand.
last year, my roommate tested positive. My girl at the time.
For what?
I was like, yeah. I called him down.
Like for
I
COVID?
got exposed to COVID, whatever.
Okay.
And called my brother up. I'm like, yo, I'm coming down to Florida. Called him that fucking night. I booked a ticket. I didn't tell her, oh, can I? No, I just went. Because
Why? That's a weird.
One, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. It's my brother.
Right.
And two, that you were, even if you said don't go, which she did, she didn't say don't go. She said, why do you have to go? Because I want to.
She didn't trust you.
She didn't trust me or anything. I don't care.
You're 100% right. It's either if they don't let you go, they either have
Okay. Here's the scenario they just laid out. Let's be objective about this. This guy's brother got COVID, and he was in Florida. He's dating a girl. He books a ticket to go to his brother with COVID. Okay. You want paint? You want me to do paint? Okay, we'll do paint. So we got our brother here. Oh, that's really zoomed in. We got our brother here, okay? Now, he has COVID-19, and he lives in Florida, right? He lives in Florida. We'll do like a slash here. He lives in Florida, right? So now I am me, and I'm like, oh my God, my brother has COVID-19. Let me buy a ticket and go get myself infected. That's my first thought, because I'm a fucking absolute moron. My first thought is I need to go get COVID-19 and see my brother. Right? Now, if he was in like dire straits in the hospital, I get it, but that wasn't really established. My girlfriend goes, hey, maybe you don't go and expose yourself to COVID. Oh, okay. Fuck you, bitch. Who the fuck are you, idiot? Why do I have to go? It's my brother. I got to go get COVID, so I have natural immunities. Unless I get it if he's like dying. Okay. My uncle passed away from it. But he got COVID. Why the fuck do you need to go do that? You're making things worse. You're increasing the likeliness of it spreading. What are you gonna do there? You're gonna what? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense, bro. This doesn't make sense.
Women have a shit ton of baggage. Women hold on to things with a fucking vice grip, and they'll do it for fucking years. And
wait, hold on. Bro, you're saying women hold on to things with a vice grip for years? You guys are sitting here having meltdowns about like the small things a woman you once interacted with for 5 seconds did to you. Like, you guys are melting down about fucking prenubs. You guys are melting down. You guys have baggage over situations you've never experienced before in your life. Women hold on to baggage. Bro, you have baggage from non-relationships. Cartoon Network shows are your baggage. You guys are like, I'm going out with I'm going to my friends, whatever I want. And this bitch ain't going to tell me otherwise. When did you have an experience where a girl said you can't go out with your friends? Never. So what do you have this fucking baggage from? Why are you so aggressive? I'm getting a prenup because I watched a reality TV show where this girl left this guy with a lot of money. Oh, well, why do you feel you need the prenup? Do you have an experience, any baggage? Well, I never experienced it, but you guys have baggage from struggles you've never gone through in your entire life, and you're going to criticize women for holding on to things too much? Don't you think that's a little embarrassing for you? Like, what's a fucking weird? That's a weird thing, dude.
And we know
You have nothing to do with it. They'll still hold
that's
it.
what I mean.
Yeah,
That's what, and like,
Bro,
I'm not even gonna say that.
The irony is palpable.
Actually, it's an off podcast thing, but we either have baggage or you fucked up once already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
Even if I fucked up,
what's that?
even if I fucked up, you still can give me another chance.
No, honestly, but speaking
that's
of that,
what the line
if
is.
you fuck up in a relationship,
Well, that sounds like you cheated. What does fucking up mean? Like I fuck up all the time with my wife, but what does fucking up mean? Like what? I don't understand. Like my wife and I were having a conversation the other day, and it was a very sensitive topic, and there was a miscommunication. I got upset because it was a very sensitive topic that we're talking about. I fucked up. Like what do you mean by fucking up? You probably mean that you fucked another person. Oh, what are we talking about? Or you were talking to some other girl on like Tinder, and she was like, "Ew, no, thank you." You know.
I already know.
and I'm guilty of this. I will admit it. I'm guilty of this.
Okay.
If a girl fucks up in a
can't believe you said
relationship,
that.
or vice versa, yeah, I'm going to be honest. If a girl fucks up in a relationship or a guy,
Right.
and you take that person back, you have no fucking rhyme or reason to hold that over somebody's head.
a different person.
No,
No,
the
he's
same
talking about
person.
Oh, the same.
Because let's say
Bro, I don't even know how. Okay, so let's wait.
I cheat on my girl. Let's say I cheat on my girl. She takes
Bro, this is gonna be such an incredible take.
me back, right? She takes me back, and she gives me an issue. Oh, I don't trust you because you cheated on me.
You signed a
but
contract,
you
lady.
still came back,
Yeah.
regardless. Vice versa. A girl does some stupid shit. Now, I never got cheated on, but if she does stupid shit, I took her back. Should I probably have? Probably not.
Dude, what a dumb perspective. So let's say you cheat on your girlfriend and she decides to take you back. You don't expect her to be not trust. You don't expect her to have trust issues. Like it's like, oh, you took me back. Okay, well you have you caused the trust issue. It comes along with them taking you back is you cheated and now you have to prove yourself. That doesn't make any sense. Vice versa as well. I don't understand.
Shouldn't have.
Right.
But I did. But my ass was.
Yeah, if you cheat, you get second chances. But God forbid you put on a little baby weight. I'm done.
Being so like you sound stupid. Like you take somebody back, but you complain about what they did.
Right.
It's an easy fix. Just fucking leave. So if you take somebody back, you have no fucking right to bring their past shit up. And I've seen this happen in fucking multiple
You gotta drop
relationships.
the past and move on with
Exactly.
it. Otherwise,
if you're gonna once you say okay, we're back together, that shit, anything before that was bad happened is done. And if you don't, you're just being a dick. That's the baggage you're
No.
talking about.
Right.
But you're keeping that same baggage with that same person.
Yeah, and you must move on to the next.
And another thing with
I don't like what is baggage to you? Like baggage is really just baggage is just like your response to dealing with particular issues and interactions you have in life. It's like, oh, someone cheated on me. Okay, well, I'm going to be less trusting of people overall, and I'm going to be very hypercritical of like warning signs. That's just how things work. People are crafted by that. Women aren't the only ones who are impacted by this. I don't really understand how you guys think that you're free, like you're absolved from acting like fucking insane. You guys are appropriating baggage that you don't even have. And then you're acting like you guys are like these fucking intellectual and emotional superiors to women. It's very bizarre the way that you treat women like fucking dogs. It's weird.
I've never understood. I don't know many men that brought baggage from another relationship into a new one because
What?
I just never saw
who.
that.
I know who.
You guys are doing it. What do you mean?
Men who let women walk on them.
yeah, that.
So pretty much fucking pussies.
What? Like, so for instance, when I was in a relationship and I tried to break up with multiple times and she kept telling me she was going to kill herself. So now I don't care. If a woman says I'm going to kill myself, I don't care. Like that's how I operated after that. I was like, you know what? I'm over it. Like I'm not going to like let them emotionally. That's baggage. That is like a response. That's like not normal. You know what I'm saying? Like that's part of baggage. What are you talking about? Okay. I know I've cheated 3 times, but you stretch marks to the line I draw. Shut the fuck up. That's funny.
Yeah.
If you let your girl run you, you're a bitch. Appear the fucking end.
Like, yeah, there's a difference between letting your girl run you and everything being equal.
Well, here's the thing. I don't,
What?
like I said, I don't wear the pants in my relationship. But
No,
there's so much.
there's so much balance
Yeah,
that
there's
it's
so much
perfectly
balance.
fine.
Wait, what?
Well, here's the thing. I don't, like I said, I don't wear the
Yeah.
pants in my relationship. But
There's so much balance
Yeah,
that
there's
it's
so much
perfectly
balance.
fine.
Like, she don't care what I do. I don't care what she does.
Yeah.
Like, I tell her though, I'm like, listen, I don't care where you go or what you do. You fucking tell me where you
That's it.
are.
Yeah,
That is
exactly.
all I want to know.
Wow, it's a fucking alpha Chad status, dude.
If you're gonna hit me with, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where to go. I don't
You
know
know where you're going.
Like, okay, so you don't know where you're going. Fine.
Sure,
But once you
it's good to have. Sure,
get there,
okay.
you fucking tell me right away. If
Yeah.
not, I'm gonna get pissed.
and if you turn your location on, you turn your location off. You do some
I don't
shitty ass
even
shit.
have my location
Yeah.
on with my girl.
No, I know, but say you do prior.
Honestly,
and
I
then she
don't
turns it off,
like
or-
the whole location thing in a
I
relationship.
do and don't.
I did.
I don't.
Because, bro, like, I don't fuck with that anymore. I did that, and it made everything way worse than it was.
It made
What-
it easier for you, harder for you to cheat on your girl, so you didn't like it. Is that what we're talking about?
Way blown out of proportion. But once, like, if you in a relationship and you just never have each other's location, Like if you're married with kids, like it's kind of different.
Yeah, because you're sealed.
Yeah.
And it's a little bizarre. I mean, this shows like a big trust issue to constantly need to know exactly where somebody is from like a location, like I don't know, GPS location. But like, yeah, if my wife goes to the store, she tells me. If I go out, I tell her where I'm going. It's not really a big deal. Yeah, I'm just gonna go here. Okay. Like, if I get in the car to go to Dunkin' Donuts, I don't always tell her or something. But if she says like, "Hey, what's up? Why'd you leave the house?" Or I'll be like, "Oh, I'm just at like if I go to the fucking like, I don't understand. It's like basic communication." But you also have an issue with trust because you cheat on your girlfriend. So
That fucking
But, like,
that
Oh,
bag
people
is
break
sealed.
that shit all the
Yeah,
time.
people break that, but I'm saying with the whole location thing, I don't know how I don't like it because one, if everybody's honest in the relationship, there's no reason to have a fucking location.
Pretty much.
But I
didn't he just admit to cheating? I don't understand.
have seen bitches lie.
Or does he just look exactly like the other guy?
I've been that guy who bitches lied. Been that dude plenty of times.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's
Oh,
the
they
right
lied
thing
with
to
their
do.
boyfriend, but they were
Yeah.
really with you.
Yeah, I've literally heard a fucking whole ass conversation. Swear to God, heard a whole ass conversation with this girl, and she's talking. She goes, "Hold on, this kid's calling me." So she answers the phone. She bullshit. I'm sitting there in the fucking front seat of the car, and I'm just like, "Yo," I was thinking to myself, I'm like, if a bitch would do it to him,
Do it
he'll do it to
anyway.
me.
Homewreckers are will always be homewreckers.
No, I don't know if I would say I'm a homewrecker in this situation, but I don't know.
I meant the other way. I meant the other
Well, he is the homewrecker in the situation. What do you mean? You mean the other way? He was talking about. Wasn't he just talking about a scenario where like he was talking to a girl with a boyfriend, and like he would be the homewrecker? What is a homewrecker to you? What are you talking about? Why are you absolving him of his sins? Because he's your friend, or is it because he's a guy? I'm so confused.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
if she's gonna cheat on
The
you,
no,
cheat on
cheater,
her boyfriend.
cheater.
Yeah, she cheats on her boyfriend with you.
gonna do it to you.
She's gonna do it to you.
Yeah, so you probably shouldn't date that person.
Yeah,
9 times out of 10,
If
it's going to happen.
If
they
any of those
cheat
bitches
with you,
deny
they'll
that,
cheat on you. Period.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah.
Agreed.
Exactly.
Thank you.
But no,
Thanks, very
going on
profound.
the location thing. The only time I asked for Elena's location was when she went to the city. That's
Yeah.
it. Because like I'm a fucking like a protective freak.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm like,
yeah.
God forbid some scumbag want to like scoop her up. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I'm just such a weirdo like that.
Little German girl.
What do you like? Teleport to the city and get her? Like, what do you mean? Like, how is that? Like, I want to know where. Like, I'd like to know where my wife is, just so that I know where she is to make sure she's safe, and she knows where I am to make sure that I'm safe. But like, I want to know you're 2 hours away in the city. If something happens, I'm going to teleport right there. Like, what the fuck are you going to do, bro? You mean what are you talking about?
Yeah. But like literally as soon as she gets on the train and she gets in her car and goes home, I'm like, you could just turn your location off. Like I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't want
Because
it.
you trust her.
Yeah,
you trust her.
Oh, they actually, yeah, they're turning locations on. Okay, I guess that's fair.
And like I don't do anything anyways. I'm fucking here. You know what I mean? We're working on this shit. I have too much to do. I don't care. I'm falling asleep or something. You know? So like,
Yeah.
but that's the thing. Like I'm iffy on it because it's like I like it because I'm a
Yeah,
fucking,
I've changed out to you.
Well, it's just like I'm just such a freak. I'm like
I
I
can
don't want anything to happen
teleport.
to anybody. You know what I mean? Like I have my
I can
mom's location.
teleport. I can
just because like
Hey, his
God forbid.
location.
Yeah.
So he's responsible if
I
I
can
go fucking miss him to
teleport.
find me. And same with whoever else is my location.
Well, we'll track you down, homie. I'll fucking sniff the streets. I got a sign. That's serious.
Yeah, no. I know you guys got.
So, like, going on to another thing. So, you said, like, the homewrecker. Have you guys ever been
The homewrecker?
Like,
Not that I know of.
like cheating on a girl.
No, like, you were with some link, and she was,
You had a
you had a boyfriend. Have you guys been
Well,
that guy?
well,
Okay.
I have, but
and do you regret it?
Anal counts.
He did.
You regret it.
let me finish. So no, I don't fucking regret it the slightest bit.
I wouldn't
But
either.
this like a girl, she wasn't official with the guy, but they've been going on and off for fucking however long now, over a year.
Right.
And I'd always be fucking all the time. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this motherfucker. This bitch knows exactly what the fuck you talking about. She's not gonna subscribe or anything, but she's watching this shit. 100%.
She got somebody
Probably not. I feel like the only people watching this are TikTok people laughing at you. But okay.
against you.
No, she can't look at me anymore.
What do you
Alright, go on,
it's
go,
one of
go,
those, yeah.
So yeah, I was fucking all the time. I don't regret a fucking thing, to say the least.
You want to know why?
What?
Want to know why?
You that boy though.
No, because if you weren't gonna do it, someone else was.
Exactly.
the
Exactly.
way
I
it
don't
goes.
regret it.
Wait, why is it justifiable for him to home wreck? But like, what about a woman? Because by the same the logic is the same. Like, if somebody's looking to cheat, they're going to want to cheat regardless. I don't really understand. Like, why is there a justification for the guy? Like, would you have the same energy for a girl? Would you be like, oh, like, yeah, like it's your logic, it's okay to cheat? It's just so confusing. But like in the situation, it seems like the men are just like they're very poggers. Men are awesome. If a man is the fuck boy, like the side boy, he's a fucking puller. He's a great guy. He's gonna do it anyway. If the guy cheats in the relationship, it's like, well, she was not very high value woman. She kind of sucked. I could do whatever I want. What about like with a woman? Like I don't understand.
Slightest. Because I can't say it on the pod without giving dropping names and all that shit. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, no, don't drop names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not yet. When we make it big, fuck all you. You're all free game, bro.
Yeah, you're all for
You're all
game.
for game.
But let's go
Every
every bitch.
They really want to get big off this podcast, bro.
In this thing that I was fucking with.
Yo, I mean, shit can get real dirty on this pod real quick.
I appreciate the confidence, guys, that you think that this is gonna. Not yet. This will blow up. Not yet, though. It's blowing up a little bit.
But we won't name drop.
Like
this.
my experience, everybody. Oh, I'm that guy that takes guys' girlfriends and shit.
You don't take shit.
I don't what?
You don't take anything.
Yeah,
They fucking give it to you.
they just let it up.
They let it happen.
Yeah, because
But
if it's
fucking-
not you, it's somebody else.
Exactly. Like I don't look at myself some fucking Prince Charming dude. I'm not. What is that called?
Who you lying to?
What?
Who you lying to?
No, but dude, I like fucked the mom.
Oh, this guy's engaging in like some incest here. Who are you lying to? I think these are brothers, right? This guy and this guy. Who are you lying to? You're so sexy. I remember when we used to make out when we were fucking kids. Like, what is happening here?
When she was,
Dude, that just came out of fucking.
well, listen, guy.
Came out of
Let
left
fucking
field.
feel,
Like,
bro.
this man looked at my eyes
No.
and said, "I just fucked a mom." Like totally.
No, I'm saying like when she was married, I was quote unquote the homewrecker. But like,
it was not like you sought out for that.
but
like, it
yeah,
just
I
falls in
didn't
your
plan.
lap.
I didn't plan for it.
Yeah.
I didn't. You know, by the time I knew she was married, I was already hooking up with her.
Yeah.
Then a friend hit me. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? She's like, oh, she's married. I'm
But I
like,
don't understand. That's another. I
The
don't
friend hit you? Like, told you? Like, hit you in the sense that they told you, or did they actually hit you in the face?
understand why she would hit you. She wouldn't hit the friend.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hit the friend who's being a straight whore who has kids at home. I'm not gonna hit her, but I'm gonna hit the guy
Yeah.
for being a guy.
because the dude.
come on, bro.
Come
Like
on.
we said,
What? Like, yeah, I understand the anger placement is bizarre. Like, you should be angry at your spouse for cheating than the person they cheat on you with. But like, if you're gonna play I'm the man of the relationship, I wear the pants, then like you assume the responsibility of all social interactions with women. That's what you're saying. Yeah, I'm the man. I take on the social I'm the man. I'm the guy who makes all the decisions. So it's like, okay, you decided to put your fucking balls against his, and he hit you. So like, all right, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
said on last
Because
pod.
you know that bitch would turn around and knock you the fuck out. But he wouldn't. He's not allowed to turn around and knock you the fuck out if you touch.
No, bro, I was slammed too. I was rocked. I was at a bachelor party, and I just looked back, and like after I was hooking up with her, and we at the club, and this bitch like slaps me. I'm like, I look back, I'm like, excuse me. She's like, you know, she's married, right? I was
Oh, okay. The girlfriend slapped you. Yeah, okay. Well, you know, stop being a fuckboy, I guess.
slammed, bro. I look at the friend, I'm like, this is fucked up, guys. I'm sorry. I look back, I'm like, she already cheated. Might as well seal the deal. And I didn't give
You think that's what he said, or do you think you went? Why did you do that?
a
You know what I
fuck
mean?
because who the fuck am I? Like if she was cheating with me,
Mhm.
she was doing it
You
with
were
someone
19 at
else.
the time, right?
And I was fucking 19, bro. Wait,
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
no, I was
No, no.
I was
way.
20.
Oh, 20.
I was 20.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
You're Hoboken?
No, we were in AC.
Oh,
I had him. I got in.
That was a
I got
long
in.
time ago.
Yeah.
I got in with a
Oh.
fucking fake ID. I don't even know how those motherfuckers definitely knew it was fake. We
I
just
didn't care.
they didn't care because we got
Yeah,
bottle
you
service
were a
and
killer
everything.
though. What? You're a killer.
Yeah. Oh, that's a funny ass story. That's a funny ass story. Going back to that. So yeah, like that same night, you know, I took the mom. I didn't take her. Like, you know, we were just hooking
gave
up the whole
herself up?
time. Hooking up the whole time. I knew she wanted to fuck. You know,
Okay, cool.
get upstairs.
Was she good looking?
Yeah, she was MILF.
Like,
Straight
No,
MILF.
she's straight.
It sounded like he just like grinded on a MILF at a bar once, like, and then he created a story out of it.
Straight
straight,
MILF.
like straight up a Brazzers kind of move?
No, not that good, but
Yeah,
she's a MILF.
she's fucking
she's a
hot.
fuckable mom.
She's fucking hot. She's even better looking now,
You slap your tits around a little bit?
bro. I fucked the shit out of her. I'm not kidding.
Like you fucked her so hard she pooped on you?
Fuck you.
So he's at the. This is what I'm hearing here. He's at the club dancing with this MILF. He gets smacked by the MILF's friend, and then it's like, I already fucked her. What? Did you guys meet at the bar? But you also just said that you got into a fake ID. I'm very confused here. I feel like this story's not adding up a little bit.
Imagine that. Yo, I heard. Wait,
No, we didn't talk.
It- no, but like real quick, like real fucking
Oh
quick.
shit.
How do you
What?
know-
Isn't when like I don't know. I've heard this in like I think it was like 5th grade or 5th or 4th grade. One of the kids told me that if you fuck a chick in the ass and you pull out some wrong way, she shits everywhere.
That's
when you pull
disgusting.
out.
I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even want to talk about that, bro.
No, like no, that was real quick. Is that true?
I don't know.
I don't fucking know. I never
What,
did
you
anal,
think it's
never
like a
will.
button?
It's disgusting.
No, like I heard.
I mean, like, if you fuck a girl in the ass and you pull out too quick, you could potentially prolapse their anus, I guess.
You fucking them or whatever, and you pull out.
I feel like
like,
you got experience with
some
this,
like-
bro.
Yeah,
no,
but I
you
swear to God,
definitely
you dirty ass.
No, I swear to God.
Alright, I keep fucking hitting
You straight.
Well, yeah, sure. Go back to
No,
that.
go on. Yeah,
Go back to that story.
Bro, if you're not okay with a little shit on your dick, you guys aren't kinky enough to fuck a real woman. You know what I'm saying, guys? Why are they so uncomfortable with girls pooping, dude? It's fucking weird. Wait, do you guys know? Because if you guys watch this, did you guys know that when a woman gives birth, they like almost always shit themselves as they're giving birth? Do you know that? Does that disgust you? Like, do you guys know what real things happen? You know?
Story. She was straight fucking MILF. I smashed whatever. Then like that
Nice.
same like, the time before that, like he's all killer. So I go into we left the club, go into a bar, like same thing in the hotel, and like we were just there. Everybody else, we had a party like 15. Everybody was there. Like the bouncer, he saw me, and he's like, "Yo, you were that guy from last night." I'm like,
last week.
last night.
Oh.
No, I was like, yeah, what the fuck? Let's go. Like fucked up. But like I'd never
He
seen
said,
this
"Yo,
dude in my
killer."
fucking life. Then he kept calling me killer the whole fucking night, bro. He called me killer. He's like, "Yo, you're good." He didn't even ID me, and I knew dead ass if I got ID, that shit would be snatched.
Yo, he
on
was
guard.
20, bro. Everybody else is older. and
Everybody
he
was
fucking-
the older party. They were like 25 and up. I was by far the youngest one there. Like
They're all getting ID'd next time.
everybody's getting ID and I wasn't. And then speaking of like married people and like being that, I sniped this fucking MILF, like bad bitch. She was fucking no bullshit, Brazzer shit, whatever the fuck you just said. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 MILF. I go up to her. Obviously, I'm gonna shoot her fucking shoot, boys. Fucking go up to her, start talking to her. She was giving me the time of day, not even curving me or anything.
Okay.
Her fucking husband was down the fucking bar. He comes over to me, gets in my face, and he's like, "Yo, that's my fucking wife." I was like, bro, chill. Like, chill the fuck out.
Oh yeah,
Keep
yeah.
fucking dude, probably like 10 years on me or
I
something.
would've been like, you sound intimidating or intimidated.
Yo, but I don't know. I was like,
understand
bro,
why.
what the fuck? I'm talking.
No,
You're
not
fucking.
you. I'm talking about
Oh
you,
yeah,
the
him.
husband.
I literally told him like, bro, I'm fucking 20 years old. What the fuck are you crying about? I literally said, if you're worried about me fucking your girl, you're a fucking bitch. She's a fucking 20-year-old.
Mhm.
And like my cousins had to come over, like, yo, he's drunk, chill out. Then like after that, like, bro, you gotta chill. Like you're trying to steal. You literally before, after that, after
I thought he fucked her.
the bachelor party, they were telling me like, yeah, like you were going up to everybody with a fucking boyfriend or husband and trying to hook up with them. I'm like, yo, one, I don't give a fuck because if she's gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat. And like at the same time, yeah, guys at home or whatever watching this, they're gonna be like, oh, like you're a scumbag, you're this, you're that. No, because listen, everybody.
Honestly, this gives me like really creepy vibes because it sounds like he would get way too drunk and then hit on women, and then the guys would be like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing, bro?" And then he would, and he would like throw up all over himself. But he thought he constructed this like really powerful narrative in his head that he was like this incredible guy. Like, yeah, man, you are like actually kind of a problem with men. Like, you're going up and you're not respecting boundaries. Hey, I'm hitting on a girl. Oh, she's married. Oh, fuck you, bro. Fuck you. What are you talking about? That's what we call a no. That's what we call like a non-consensual engagement now. Like they said no. Why would you continuously press? What are we talking about here?
If you had a girl, they would have no fucking problem doing it to you.
Yes.
Some of even
That's what I've learned.
Some of even your closest people you thought you were close with, they would still fuck your girl if they had the opportunity.
Mhm.
So guess what? Fuck all that. If you're gonna fuck her,
Wow, it sounds like you have like no real friends. Like that's a pretty big no. Don't fuck your friends' wives and whatnot. I'm fucking confused.
you're gonna fuck her, and somebody else
You don't even have real friendships. You haven't even developed a real friendship yet. Why are you talking about having a real relationship?
as if you're not gonna.
Hot topic.
Very hot.
Girls cheat more than guys.
Oh fuck yeah, girls cheat more than motherfucking
I was
dudes.
waiting.
That's just statistically wrong. Men cheat more than women. Women tend to emotionally cheat more than men. That's true. Men's cheating tends to be more like sexually involved. Women's cheating tends to be more like, or rather, well, they'll cheat for like a more of an emotional connection. Like, yeah, more emotional cheating. They don't even necessarily have sex with. I mean, if you can include emotional cheating in with cheating, where like they're seeking out, like an emotional connection from another guy. Like, yeah, maybe they do. I doubt that they're going to, have that much of like a nuanced take. But yeah, men cheat more than women sexually. I wonder. I mean, yeah. I mean, okay.
Period.
Yeah, bro. I was
Period.
waiting to say that.
They're sneaky.
100%.
They're sneaky as fuck because they know for a fucking fact. If a dude cheating, he's cheating in the open, bro. It's like walking around fucking naked. It's so obvious that everybody's gonna see it. The guy won't
Oh, wait, what, dude? What does this mean?
change a girl's name on the phone. Everything.
Yeah, he
A girl.
won't.
Say I'd be fucking this girl. Her name's like
Lexi.
fuck you.
Sam.
Say her name was like
Sam.
say her name was like Ashley or whatever. I'm fucking Ashley, and that's
I can believe that everyone.
no, I
No,
don't,
that's
I don't care. Like
What? I don't understand the men cheat openly thing. I don't understand. What are you talking about? What?
say I'd be fucking Ashley, right? And I'm cheating on my girl with her.
Right.
And my girl looks at my phone. Oh, who the fuck's Ashley? And like, that dumbass me. Oh, you fucking caught me. But a girl, her name. Say like a girl's fucking Anthony.
Well, you sound like a moron. You probably were in a relationship for like 2 weeks, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm still fucking with a girl." You're an idiot. I don't understand. This is just very bizarre.
Name Anthony. Bitch, return the name to Ashley. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna look in Ashley's fucking text. No, bro, girls are way more sneaky than that. Honestly, they're smart. They're
Yeah.
smart with it. But
I mean, you just sound like a complete fucking moron. You didn't even think to change the name or like hide it or something. You're just dumb. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Learn to cheat better. I mean, like, that's probably not a good thing to tell this guy, but okay.
They cheat more than guys.
No,
they cheat way more than
They cheat
guys.
way more than dudes.
I've like this is what I learned too.
Yeah,
I've
sure.
like hooked up with girls with boyfriends.
Hey guys, I seek out like promiscuous women in bars and clubs that are looking specifically for sex and happen to have boyfriends because they're cheating. I go to the areas where people who like to cheat go. Right? It's like, hey, most people are actually they roll. Did you know that most people roller skate? Like 100% of the population roller skates. You know how I know that? Because I go to the roller skating rink every week, and everybody there roller skates. Isn't that fucking weird? Isn't that so crazy how everybody in the whole world roller skates? That's what he's doing right now. He goes to like clubs and bars to find like women that want to fuck. That's fine. And then he like pretend. Then people who cheat are also going to clubs and bars. And then he fucks people who are cheaters. And then he's like, oh, it's mostly women, bro. It's like, what are you talking about? What a weird anecdotal thing to talk about. Like, of course, you're going to find more people who are cheating or sexually driven in an area where the normal dating ritual is to just fuck. I don't understand.
And everything. And you
That's fucking yeah. The only way he's gonna get some is if he's being used. Basically, bro, you're not a little embarrassed that you're the guy who they're always cheating on with. Like nobody really wants to date you so much, but you're the guy that they'll fuck like on the side. That means they're embarrassed of you. I see why, because you've demonstrated that you are somehow, no offense, but full offense, the least intelligent of this three. And none of you guys are particularly, none of you are really outstanding. I don't understand. So, like, I can see why people wouldn't want to be publicly with you.
all of my friends that are guys, they're loyal as motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when a guy is invested in that emotionally,
You
and
don't give a
shit,
fuck about
you don't.
another bitch.
You like turn that shit off.
Yeah.
You
The
turn-
wall
especially
all the
you
looks
two.
off.
You, especially you two, because you guys are huge on like, you know, hook up with girls, you
Didn't you just say that you weren't, bro? I'm
get
so
whoever you want, like that
confused.
type of thing. Like you could just like pump out fucking 10 girls in a week. You know what I mean? But when it comes to like relationship, and I seen you both in relationships, like
Yeah. I'm a loyal motherfucker.
yeah, so I mean, like y'all just like turn the head to everybody. You know what I mean?
Dude,
He just said that they both will turn their head to anybody if they're in a relationship. This guy over here on the right literally just admitted that he was cheating on his girlfriend. Are you guys even like, what do you guys think about when another person talks? That's my question. Like, what do you guys think about when the other person talks? Yeah, you guys are fucking loyal. Bro, your friend just admitted to like cheating and being dumb about it and like the girl finding out. What are you talking about?
I'm not kidding. This might sound, but
You could have just used the word like weird.
yeah, this may sound like no, pussy like. That's a better word.
Phenomenal word. Great
Yeah,
vocabulary.
very good.
Go on.
But like when I'm in a relationship,
Uh-huh.
no cap, no joking. This is literally
Okay.
not even kidding. When I'm in a relationship, everybody else looks like the fucking brick wall to me.
Right.
I swear to God, I'm not just saying this
Okay.
like a bitch is my DM, but but I'm saying this 'cause, like I mean that's serious. Like if I like a girl, I'm all about her. That's it. Everybody looks like a fucking wall.
Mhm.
I swear to God, like he'd be showing me pictures of like Rachel Bush when I did have a girlfriend. I was like, or just a random chick. I'm like, yeah, she's whatever.
He's alright. I'm like, what are you
She's like,
fucking
whatever.
serious?
I but like, bro, there's a limit, bro.
No, I
It's like such a weird thing because like I love my wife a lot, but like I look at other like I look at porn. Like, are they saying they don't look at porn? I'm a little confused because it is like a natural part of a relationship to like date somebody, and then like you set into the relationship, and then you're like, oh, okay, and sometimes you start to wander. So it's weird for them to say like, oh, I don't look at anybody else. It's like that's what happened. Like to me, it just suggests you've never been in a long-term relationship, or maybe they're demisexual, sure. Right, and then you just fight through those urges, which they're very easy to fight through, because I have an incredible wife. But like my point is like it's just bizarre. I think it's more of how you only want to sleep with me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like that's the thing. It's like it's whatever to like look at other people as long as you only want to sleep with your fucking spouse or your partner. But it's very bizarre. It's just weird.
swear to God, I'm a mother. Like to me, there was no limit.
Mom, you watching this? He said it's on you. He said it's on
Oh,
you.
you're telling me Rachel Bush pushed up on you? Maybe not push up on you, but you wouldn't even say like
No,
yeah, she's
No, I'm
hot.
saying just looking at the bitch,
Oh, on like TV, like on a screen.
like on the screen. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
like
like
an Instagram model.
yeah.
Instagram
But you still
model.
wouldn't be like, yeah, she's good looking.
now I'll just be like, yeah, she's alright. But like, did I really mean it? Yeah, she's obviously a good looking girl.
I already slipped up, bro. I'm speaking of that because I was at Christmas with my dad, and we're all like there,
Oh, yo,
And I was just like,
this is funny as fuck.
I was just like,
Do I know?
Okay.
No.
Dude, did I tell you?
No, but I know a pastime where you have done
Oh,
this.
oh yeah.
I pebble her in infinity.
Yo, that was
Pebble her in
great.
infinity. Talking about a fucking teacher in front of his girlfriend.
That was fucking awesome, bro. Looking back
That
on
was
it,
my
that
ex.
was
That was
fucking
my
great.
ex.
Yeah,
No.
good.
But this one, I was just sitting
Audio
on the
is
couch at Christmas. My brother
killing
was
me
like,
right now.
dude, bro, like Josh Allen's wife is just
No, she's
hot.
she's bad.
And like my girlfriend was sitting right there. I'm like, yeah, bro, like just really
just
quick. I was
quick,
like, yeah, bro, like Josh Allen's wife is sexy as fuck.
I
Sexy.
mean, like, I know this is normal to talk about. I mean, like, I personally, in my friend groups, we never like really talked about girls that much, like in like this weird explicit way. But like, I get it's normal, but it just comes off as like really weird on the podcast. Yeah, this bitch has really nice tits. Like, okay, cool, man. You guys getting like, are you guys getting boners under the table? Like, what the fuck's happening, man? What is the circle jerk?
I was like, she's sexy as fuck. And Lane just goes, who's sexy? And I said, Josh Allen's wife. And and then like she didn't say anything. I really don't think she cares.
Yeah,
Because I'm
But
be honest,
she doesn't
bro,
seem like the Joe's type anyway.
yeah, she does.
like what's that?
She doesn't seem like a jealous type.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
But if you put it this way, like bro, like I'm just gonna use this for an example. So don't.
I would probably be worried if I was his girlfriend because you have these two. I think both. I mean, I can't tell fucking my ass from my elbow with these two, but they're talking about how they're cheaters or whatever. Or at least this guy. I wouldn't want you to be friends with this guy. He's a cheater. Bad influence, bro.
Fucking say nothing.
Like
right?
if you think I'd let my wife hang out with somebody who like cheats all the time, bro, not gonna happen. And the same thing with me. Like she wouldn't let me do that either. That would just be weird. Like this guy's not somebody that my fucking wife would allow me to hang out with. Because like, why would you? This guy's a fucking horrible influence. Now he's a child, so it wouldn't matter for me. But like you guys are young, impressionable little fucks. Yeah,
But I'm
and,
dating
like your friends are a reflection of you and your values to some extent. So
Elena. But if Elena looked at you guys, she wouldn't be like, no, they're ugly. Like she knows you guys are good looking guys.
No. With me, I'm saying
Yeah,
for
this is with
me,
me too. I agree with him.
like I swear to God, anybody who my friends are talking to or dating, no matter what I felt about them before, that fucking wall of
Yeah.
ugliness just comes up.
Yeah,
I don't look at them any
I don't
other
look
way.
at him any type of way.
No matter, they could be a dime piece, and I'd be like, yo, I just don't look at her like that anymore. That's just me. I just don't understand how motherfuckers go bang their fucking friend's chick. I don't never
no, I'm not
understood
talking
that.
about that. I'm talking about you.
this guy literally admitted that he would fuck his friends' girlfriends. He said like they'll do it anyway. I'm gonna do it. Do you guys like? Do you guys not listen to your own friend talking? I'm very confused.
Just see some.
No, I'm being serious. Yeah, everybody's ugly to me if my friends are with them. That's just me.
Not the friends.
No, he's talking about like say you
Just
know
like
Josh
random,
Allen's
bro.
wife tried to fuck you.
No,
Oh,
no,
so much-
but like if
no.
you would just like you wouldn't even like if I would be like, yo, Josh Allen's girlfriend's sexy as fuck, and you wouldn't be like, yeah, I agree. You just be like, no, I don't look at her like that. If you had a girlfriend,
No,
Josh Allen's
I'd be
girlfriend.
like with you. I'd be like with you.
No, to Josh Allen's girlfriend? No, I'm talking about like
Yeah, we're on two different
friend's
pages right now.
girlfriend.
No, I'm on the left side, you're on the right side.
Listen.
My friend's
Say
girlfriend.
I have a picture of an Instagram model
Yeah.
on the phone on like whatever TikTok. She like bouncing her ass, whatever. And like I show her, I'm like, yo, Aunt, keep this.
Mhm.
And
Like, yes, a nice ass.
no, I know,
Yeah,
but
okay.
you would
Of course, his name is Anthony.
like, you know, or if I'm like, yo, this bitch is fucking bad, right?
They're like, yeah, she's a fat ass.
Okay, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying like if you were dating someone, I'd be like, dude, your girlfriend's hot as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
no,
say
no,
that,
no,
bro.
we on two different pages.
Yeah, well, I'm saying I'm on the left, you're on the right.
Alright,
Just
we
meet in the
on
middle.
what page now?
296, 69. I said 296. You said 69. Wow,
They're also
bro.
69. Great fucking position. Yo, if any sexy Latina who's out there wants to sit down, man.
Oh yeah, no, Ant is really big at getting his ass licked. So
Ew, bro, you dirty ass motherfucker.
I'm kidding.
No, I don't like
Wait,
getting
you
my
didn't say
ass
nothing.
ate.
Are you serious?
No, I don't like
Oh,
getting my
okay,
ass ate.
okay,
I never
okay.
got.
Would you?
Fuck no.
What if I paid
That's
you?
fucking
What
gross.
if I paid you?
Pay me to get my ass
do it.
ate? Fuck no.
I'm kidding.
Fucking
I
weird.
don't think
gross.
No, we always do this. We always go to a sex position.
Anybody at home feel like you get your ass ate and you a fucking creeper. Honestly, bro, there's a lot of dudes who do.
Are
get
you
that
the creeper or is
shit
the woman the creeper?
done. I think the woman's dirtier than the dude.
Oh, if she licked your ass, she licked another ass
Yeah,
before
bro.
that.
Fuck yeah,
And
that's
she kissing you
disgusting.
with shit on her
This is
tongue,
why.
bro.
This is why I want to prenup.
Still ties them back to the prenups.
Bro, I don't know if I can get through the last 20 minutes of this fucking atrocious bullshit. So I think I'm gonna.
This fucking bullshit that we get. They're all trying to demasculize men.
Oh, we gotta watch because we gotta hear the fucking hot takes about demasculinizing men. Demasculinizing men, guys.
Yeah, about this fucking.
No, but that ass. If there's any sexy Latina out there who's trying to sit on my face,
Why are you looking at me? Look at the camera when you say that.
any
I'm not
sexy Latina out there trying to sit on my face, hit me up at Anthony Casasana, CASASANTA. Link will be in the description below.
You guys are fucking bold for putting your whole shit up, but okay.
All right, yeah,
Yo, but honestly, this has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But what's your take on fitness chicks?
They're hot.
Valid.
Oh yeah,
Like, as
valid.
fuck.
Yeah. We were
They're-
so
They're superior to all women.
top of the line.
Agreed.
Fitness chicks are superior to any woman out
Yeah.
there.
fantastic.
By far. Like, bro, like, there's these valid ass bitches. Bro, they like date some like these ugly ass motherfuckers. Also, girls with clout, I really feel like I have a better chance at scoring with them in person than I do in the DM.
Fact. Me too.
Right.
But like,
I
I
don't
understand,
know.
like, you look at my profile, you don't look at me and say, yo, this guy's ugly. I'll be fucking
There's a
saying,
stigma,
bro.
bro. There's a
But I
stigma.
feel like if you girl has clout, she's just want to go up
Yeah.
with it. Even if she got like fucking 5K.
Right.
She can even have like 4K. I see bitches, they still just will never like give you a follow back. Or even if they think you're good looking or whatever. And they'll keep their fucking DM on. Like they get fucking millions of DMs, like they get fucking 100K.
I know.
Suck my dick.
Well, we can actually like dive into that more.
What, the fitness chicks?
like that whole topic. Like, DMs is
Yeah, girls that work out, they
Superior.
are the top.
Yeah.
They're top because girls that
Do
absolutely.
you think that they plan these topics, or do you think that they just like they're just fucking like, yeah, what do you like any random thought into their head? Oh, fitness chicks, you know, like what is happening? Like these are just the constant thoughts that they have. I wonder how this happened. They must have all been like hanging out at the pizza restaurant, like waiting for a delivery to come along, right? Because they're all delivery pizza boys in this. Because they're all Italian, like weird fucking Italians. And then they're just like talking like absolute fucking just brain dead bullshit the whole time. And I used to do that shit all the time too. And then they're like, you know what? This would be really great if it was a podcast. This is what the world needs: is like 3 Italian guys that work at a pizza restaurant to get a podcast together. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is happening?
They genuinely like to work out. Going back to what you were saying before, they will to you. Say I got a girl. You know,
Okay.
he loves to work out. Whatever.
I
And
just don't mean, I mean like workout.
no, I know. She's like a
Bullshit.
fitness chick, like a straight up fitness chick. And I'm dating her, whatever. You know, hook up, marry, whatever. You have kids. She will always love to work out, so you don't have to worry about, like you said, letting
Yeah.
yourself go
Yeah.
and then fucking, you know, becoming a fucking slob.
Also, a fitness chick is like
This perspective on like women having babies and becoming slobs is like bizarre. It's like these guys. I don't think that they have the capacity to maintain a relationship with a woman. Like once they find out that women have periods, I think that they're gonna go gay. They're gonna become gay because they're gonna be like, oh what. Oh my god! What fucking blood comes out of your fucking pussy? Like there's no way that they know because they have this incredibly bizarre perception on basic human interactions or basic human biological functions from women. It's very bizarre.
like you're laughing at me. But besides blue collar chicks, okay, like a fitness chick is like the epitome of independence because normally they go by themselves, they start by themselves,
Yeah.
then they meet a man that's also in fitness and they go together. But like
Okay.
they take it upon themselves to go make themselves better in some type of way. You know what I mean? Whether like the gym's a huge part of our lives. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's mainly football at the moment, but
Yeah.
the gym's a huge part of our lives. We all know that's like a source of like accomplishment for the day, escape, accomplishment,
Definitely escape.
independence.
Okay.
It just helps you grow, like literally mentally. It strengthens you. So, and I feel like fitness chicks know
Probably physically. I don't know about mentally for you guys.
that. They know that, and that's what creates the independence. Like they don't depend on a man. You know what I mean? That 5% we talked about last podcast, and like it's just 1,000 times more attractive. Not it's literally obviously they make themselves look better because they have, you know, nice body, whatever. But when a girl's mentally attractive, it's just even sexier.
Yeah.
Even
Confident, bro.
Okay, like that's fine. It's your preference.
Agreed. A confident bitch. You walk in a room and if a bitch's confidence is like speaking, fucking screaming.
Right.
I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to anybody else. I want to talk to you.
I want to talk to you. I want to show you that my confidence. But I'll do yours any day of the week. And I'll
Oh,
fuck you.
okay.
I
Yeah.
want to make sure you
I
know.
just want you to
Bro, these are the kind of guys that try to curl fucking 100-pound dumbbells when they see like a girl in the gym and they just start throwing the weight to look like they're fucking cool.
Less than
Yeah, yeah. Just because even if you deny me, just because you deny me, I'm still better than you. And that's my personal mentality. Because I'm better than everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not an NFL player. I haven't been in the moon. I'm still better than you.
That's how you gotta become. You gotta think you're the best before you are the best.
Yeah.
Yes, you should have confidence, but I do think I'm better than a lot of people. but I don't really think that I do. Like, I'm very confident. Like, you don't have to think you're better than people, but be very confident. Think that you're the best internally, but not externally. Like, don't shit on people for it.
Right.
Yeah, everybody say, oh, you're so cocky, you're so conceited, toxic masculinity, all this fucking nonsense.
But bro, if you're it sounds like you think you're the best, and then you express that to the world, even though you're very like you have like no equity as a person. That is toxic. I don't know about toxic masculinity. Maybe it is like because you think that like you're better than everybody. I don't know about that, but it's obviously an incorrect trait to have.
But no, there's no all this fucking bullshit that we get. They're all trying to demasculize men.
Yeah.
We're like fucking this dude on TikTok came at me. He was like, then he made a separate video after he coming at me. Made a separate video and was like, guys, little fucking. He dude was like 30 on TikTok, like trying to make it like, fuck you, you're a pussy. And he's like, guys, like, what's wrong with this like toxic masculine? We got to get rid of that. No, you're a fucking bitch, bro.
His wife fucks
Yeah,
him.
no, he doesn't even have a fucking girlfriend. He's a fucking beta. He gets no box
you, bro. I was
either.
just gonna
He's
say,
a fucking
bro.
bitch, bro.
We got
Bro, like I don't understand.
to bring back alpha and beta, bro. We used to say that shit.
Bro, honestly, though,
Definitely bring back alpha and beta. Put them into those categories because you guys would definitely be in the alpha category, bro. Like, yes, toxic masculinity exists, and it's a much more complex topic. Like, it's not about demasculizing men. It's about creating spaces for men to not feel like they have to be masculine, right? Whether we like it or not. This is the thing, because I'm a fucking Sigma male, all right? I'm a Sigma male, all right? I don't give a fuck, bro. Toxic masculinity exists, but toxic masculinity is not the same as masculinity. Okay, wow, that's an incredible M. One of the most masculine traits is not being able to spell, or rather not being able to write pretty well, right? So like there's nothing wrong with being a man. There's nothing wrong with like being strong, right? There's nothing wrong with being strong. There's nothing wrong with being like a leader. There's nothing wrong with being like valuable or rather dependable. There's nothing wrong with these traits. One of the issues of toxic masculinity is if you think that all men need to adhere to your strict definition of masculinity, and you don't allow men that are feminine to exist, whether we want like it or not, it doesn't matter to me. But like, feminine men exist, and they want to be able to express themselves without fear of killing themselves and being bullied into the fucking oblivion. That's what toxic masculinity basically is. It's not like forcing people to be like masculine. It's like there are aspects of toxic masculinity are when men don't express their feelings in healthy ways and then they just violently beat their wives. Okay. Now, as an Italian, you guys should know that because Italian police officers do that all the time, and Irish police officers. Okay. So you guys should understand that concept. Sorry. Like those are aspects. That's like an aspect of toxic masculinity. Not accepting like a gay son would be an aspect of toxic masculinity because you're perceiving them as too feminine, right? These are aspects of toxic masculinity. It does exist. Thinking that you're the man because you fuck all the time. I don't know if I would consider leaving your wife after she had your baby because she's not sexy enough to be toxic masculinity. It's just something that like is just completely brain dead. But yeah. Maybe it would be considered toxic masculinity because you're looking at them from a perspective where they're only a sexual object to you, and if they don't maintain their sexual beauty, even if they have your kid and they're still supportive in every other way, that they're completely valueless to you. Like, yeah, that's probably upholding toxic masculine behaviors, like thinking that women solely exist for you to penetrate them with your penis. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's bizarre. So yeah, it does exist. So shut the fuck up. I don't understand. What's the excuse going to be now? Because like I'm not a feminine man. I'm a very masculine man. So like, what are you gonna be like? Oh, he's fat. Okay, so I'm still more masculine than you, bro. I'm still pulling more than you, dude. I'm still a high value man, bro. You guys are low value men. You guys got nothing. Based on your alpha beta hierarchy, I'm fucking better than you, dude. I'm already doing it. I'm already the semi successful content creator. This is what I'm doing, bro. I am your fucking god. Okay, that's by your logic. I am your fucking king. Okay, I'm fucking. That's it, dude. That's it, bro. What are you gonna say now, bitch? What the fuck are you gonna say, bro? You got nothing.
Honestly, I don't
really say that, but
I don't say I'm an alpha male. I let like other people decide.
You guys are saying you're alpha males right now.
Male.
Like I feel like if you say, oh, you're an alpha male, you're an alpha male, you're an alpha male, like you're speaking about yourself. Like, are you?
No,
you
we never claimed that to ourselves.
You guys just said let's bring back alpha beta. You guys just said that, and now you're like, yeah, but if you call yourself an alpha male, you're a fucking loser. You guys started the discussion by saying, let's bring back alpha beta. You guys are starting to bring that back. I'm going to assume you would categorize yourselves as alpha men. But then you're like, but that's actually, but you're not really an alpha. You broached the topic. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
We've never been like, oh, I'm an
I
alpha
never
male.
did in my life.
You know what I mean?
man.
I claim the
Never will.
mentality of an alpha male. I don't say I am.
Mhm.
I want to get myself to that point.
Oh my
I'm not a
God,
perfect
bro.
person.
What is happening, bro?
No,
Yeah. Honestly, I think alpha male at the end of the day is just a high value dude.
Agreed.
It is, but it's not what people think. People think that
Like everybody's below him.
no,
I don't
it's not what it
believe
is, bro. Like an alpha male is someone who gives out more than he gives himself. That's the truth. Because
What? Wouldn't that be like a beta male? Somebody who does more than they give. I don't understand what's happening. Just the concept of like alpha, beta, sigma, all that stuff is like very stupid to me. It's just very weird. Like whatever makes you feel better, but like it's a very bizarre thing to rally around.
people think the alpha male is just all about like self ego and self confidence and like you think you're on top of the world. That's not true. It's actually
What's wrong with
being
being fucking feeling like you're the
but
best?
listen,
Nothing.
it's actually
Girls love it.
it's all about being your best self and giving back to other people by not belittling them. So you show you're the highest in the room, but show the respect that
Yeah,
the
yeah,
other
I
person
got you.
deserves. 'Cause
Bro, I feel like they watched the same video that I watched and I critiqued like the Sigma male video. I feel like they watched that like let's see. I feel like they watched this video here. Sigma male not mine, but like the core video. And they like actually unironically. Like they watched this unironically. What the fuck?
Because you talk to people that belittle you, right? Like that don't know
Or they
you.
try to.
Yes,
My
try to,
recommended
yes.
homepage is interesting. Yeah, because you guys send me weird YouTube videos all the time.
But like,
Pop 'em real quick.
but at the end of the day, it's like an alpha male is trying to
Yeah,
create
true. I agree.
attention in the room where he might be the boss in that situation, but he's still showing you the respect of like, hey, like we can do this together. Like let me help you. Like this, bro. We can
That's just being like a respectable leader. Why do you have to call like out? Whatever. As long as you okay.
do a whole pod on that, bro. Like I
No,
can talk
yeah.
about that shit for hours.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you.
Because there's so much. The whole world nowadays is societal like stigmas.
Pussy
Fucking
like
soft, bro.
And that's what this fucking podcast
Holy
is,
fucking
is to show the other side, okay, of
that there's still men out there like us.
I mean,
It's
God,
declining.
hopefully.
It's declining, yeah, but
We're like like this is sound terrible. We're a rare species though.
No,
Like
we
I
are.
personally
They think that they're a rare species, bro.
we're under attack.
Bro, you guys are like, bro, fucking Long Island Italian men are not a rare species. They are a fucking epidemic, okay? It's a bigger threat to our existence than COVID-19. It's funny, dude. I got a bunch of Italian friends. I say this shit to them all the time. But like, seriously, what do you mean? Like, you guys are very traditional, like frat boy, like like low value guys. I'm sorry. What are you talking about? Men like you? What value do you have? You have a podcast. Like, what are you doing? Like, what value do you feel like you're contributing? I'm very confused. You guys literally are a dime a dozen. I mean, come on, bro. You really think that you're like a dying breed? Why? What is that makes you feel that way? Because Twitter was mean to you? Like, I don't really understand.
like I told you earlier,
We are.
No, bro. Like,
I believe it.
bro, there's these girls that like people that know me on TikTok, fucking have a couple viral videos or whatever, and like my friends,
Oh yeah.
like my friend's girls roommates like saw my shit.
Right.
They didn't agree with whatever the fuck I was saying
Mhm.
because you're toxic
There's
masculinity.
no such thing as toxic masculinity.
Well, it's
the only
just
thing the only thing that is
Just
the only
wrong
thing with
about
toxic
that.
they claim it's toxic masculinity is because no one is like this anymore.
Yeah.
If people just kept how they were, fucking even 10 years ago, not even go 10 years ago, that's a little iffy, but 10 to fucking 20 years ago, if people kept that same
Bro, you know it was like perfectly socially acceptable for white people to go around calling people the N-word 10 years ago? Like hard R. You know what I mean? Like 10 years ago was not like this incredible like fabled time where everything was so much better. Like 10 years ago was not great. I'm just letting you know. I'm very confused by this prescription of you guys just not wanting to like keep up. But okay.
mentality, there would be no such thing as toxic
Oh,
masculinity.
they're from New Jersey. I was close. They're from New Jersey. Okay. I was very close. So I guess you guys are a dime a dozen because this is the fucking bunch of guys like you out here. So
What we are today is how it was run back then,
Yeah,
And
there's
people-
nothing wrong with thinking the way we do.
and it's because we're just honest.
Bro, and
Yeah,
to be
we
honest,
are.
bro,
all right, he's an entrepreneur. Hold on a second. All right, I'm just looking through their things here. All right, here we'll play the beautiful stuff here. Right?
Bro,
Pretty blunt.
every girl that's all toxic masculinity, you're toxic.
They'll end up dating a dude like
They'll
this
end up
anyway.
dating a dude because at the end of the day, they want a masculine dude. They want to be put in their feminine naturally.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They don't want to date.
Okay, so toxic masculinity doesn't mean that women don't like masculine men. It just means that they don't like the toxic traits of masculine men. What I find really interesting is that if you're constantly hearing of toxic masculinity, you guys probably are incredibly, and you guys are, I can already tell, very toxically masculine. Why do you think that you're hearing it all the time? Because you guys suck. You guys are fucking terrible. Let's see. Anthony Casanta. He put this on his thing. He's fucking from New Jersey and Miami, and he hosts the No Filter podcast. Oh, wow. What is that? Oh, man, this looks awesome. Fucking exciting. He's an entrepreneur, which means he started a podcast. So that's really good. Good for you, brother. You know, it's good for you. You got your gains in there. You know, you look good. You have a nice physique. So you can be proud of that. Let's see. Then we got Nick Cass. He is New Jersey host of No Filter Podcast. Okay. There you go. He's an athlete, not an entrepreneur. Last one, we got fitness and sports, certified Guido. Football. Okay. No Filter Podcast. He's not an entrepreneur or an athlete according to his bio, so that's unfortunate. We got a lot of nice, like really well done snapshots of them. So good job, guys. You guys look good. You guys could be models for a podcast, but I don't know if you guys should have your own podcast. Okay.
Deal with some fucking little fucking bitch. I was gonna use a better word, but I can't.
Yeah, it's all right.
Bro, you're Italian. You guys, the Italians are like 5 foot tall. Come on with that. Why you gotta be so rude? Why you gotta be so rude? You know what I'm saying?
It's all right.
But they don't want to deal with that. And at the end of the day, like they want a fucking masculine dude that's provides them, protects them, all this. Like, you know what's crazy? The gender role thing, the gender role topic. That's crazy.
But we'll fucking.
We'll talk about that.
Why is it so crazy?
Another time.
We'll have like an off pod discussion about that because I think I told you about that. I already said that in the group chat, didn't I?
What
about exclusives?
What?
About exclusives?
Yeah. The membership group.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that after. And that's like one of those subjects that has to be exclusive, where you only hear that if you fucking pay.
Oh yeah.
But that's down the line, bro.
Why? Wait, why do you? Okay. Little content creation advice. You guys are nowhere near being able to make exclusive content. Nobody gives a fuck about your perspective on gender roles is probably as a dime a dozen. I've heard it like 7,000 times before. You're going to make me pay $5? No, it's not going to be intelligent. No one's going to pay for $5 for you to sit here and talk about and like fucking meme an old Ethan clip from 10 years ago talking about how women want to be dominated. You know, man strong, woman weak. It way is. You know, I don't understand. Nobody's going to pay for it. You have to give that content out for the views. You know, you got a nice burst of views for now because people are memeing you. They're laughing at your content, right? You're not even at a point where you can monetize your YouTube, right? Like, you really shouldn't be working about this shit until you get to a point where you can monetize your YouTube. You're at 158 subscribers. You need, I think 1,000 or I think it's 4,000 subscribers. You're nowhere near like doing that. So like for you to create that kind of exclusive, like you're not even equitable enough to get people to subscribe after they watched. Okay. 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours. Is that what it is? Okay. So you guys are not even 20. You guys are 15.8% of the way there. Okay. Like, for what? For some fucking like nothing, a big nothing. Come on, like, what are you guys doing? Like, you're yeah, it's gonna pop off. That's true.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm saying like I'm going back to the guy that made the TikTok video about the second TikTok video. Oh, what's up with the toxic masculinity in today's age? We gotta put that to a stop. I get it. There's other ways of trying to get pussy. This dude was trying to win over girls. You should have saw the comments.
He was a pick me.
Yeah, he's a pick me dude. He's a fucking bitch.
I'll give them one thing, bro. In my experience, the pick me guys are fucking borderline sexual predators, to be honest with you. Like, how many fucking, like, I'm not even joking. I mean, it seems like every time that, like, when you have like a male feminist, not a good person, right? Like, men who support feminism, that's fine. Like, I'm somebody who like supports women. We talk about social justice issues all the time. So totally fine. But like the feminist men who are constantly shitting on other men, those guys, like, bro, we've deplatformed people that do that shit. There's something like, be skeptical of men like that are like overly aggressive, because sometimes they're very dishonorable. Like Joe Robe, 100% fucking predator. So like, you know, that part is true, but you know, you guys aren't much better, because there are some men who will just like fucking simp for girls as their dating ritual. Yeah, for sure, definitely exists.
And he's like, oh, like, don't, and like all girls were coming at me and the thing, like, yeah, this guy's a fucking dickhead. This dude did a whole ass research project on me, found out where I went to school.
No way.
Bullshit. No bullshit. Found out, oh, I play football. He's like, oh yeah, you're coddled by your parents, this and that.
How?
I fucking, because he's like, oh, because the school you go to is like 65 grand a year.
Well, dude, how do you think he found your information? You put it in your bio. I found it. It's in your fucking, it's in the fucking bio of your thing, bro. It's not in this one. But like, I just have to go to your next podcast and it's right here. Oh, look, here's your Instagrams, the hosts. Here's your guest's Instagram. Okay. Like, it's not hard to find it. And like, yeah, okay. And he has a trust fund. He hacked him. It was like, you guys are very entitled people that have never really struggled in life. Of course.
Motherfucker, I pay.
I know, suck my dick.
And like, and
what do you know?
Hey, I go to a school for 65 grand. I pay. Doubt it. Your parents are co-signing your loans, pussy. Shut the fuck up.
People are like, oh, like, are you gonna retaliate? I'm like, no,
No,
there's no fucking point.
because you're the mature one, bro.
Like, bro,
They
you
want
want me
to
to retaliate for fucking? You want to use
Clout.
my account for clout, bro?
Yeah.
I don't even have a lot of followers either.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't have a lot of followers, he's not really using it to draw clout in that perspective. Why wouldn't you retaliate? It sounds like you're being a bit of a beta male, sir. Sorry, you're being a beta male. You should defend yourself.
Like, you want to use my account for clout,
Oh,
bro?
maybe it's his football scholarship, yeah, or whatever. Yeah, true. Maybe he's a very talented athlete. It would make sense because most of them are fucking stupid. So I'm just kidding, guys. I'm sorry. Just
Chill. Like, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
And then, like, I want to, like, if I did respond, I'd be like, dude, there's other ways of trying to get pussy.
Mhm.
It's just,
so just
That's
say-
just a
like,
dude
I
who-
wanna-
that's one of those dudes that are like, let me be on the feminist team just to get boxed.
and guess what? If you're on the feminist team, all you are is just a friend. You will never get in
Yeah.
outside. You never get past the friend zone.
Also,
Maybe.
you were mentioning something with girls want to get put back into their feminine ways.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
When'd you say that?
2 minutes
maybe
ago.
2-3
Oh.
minutes ago,
I fucking
every girl
what?
in the world, they can claim they're an alpha female, alpha this,
Never-
alpha
never heard
that. They can claim they're independent, but the moment if a guy
Okay.
has like all of his ducks in a row and he's fucking this,
What are you, my dad? I don't know because I don't know who he is. All your ducks in a row? What the fuck? Okay.
every single girl in the fucking world will naturally go back into their submissive feminine ways.
And honestly,
Every girl.
Yeah, go on.
Deep down, they want to be like that. They do.
Bro, I think I actually have a mental disorder. I've contracted a mental disorder through the fucking computer screen. I think I have some kind of something. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, women tend to gravitate more towards like a feminine role where they want to be taken care of. But this idea that women are just gonna like fucking break down when a masculine man comes around is a really weird thing to say, and the implications of that are actually kind of like a little bit sussy. Okay, because this idea that like every man can fucking feminize a woman, it's just like a little rapey to me, bro. It just sounds a little bit rapey to me. Like, it's just making this claim like, oh, all men, you could just feminize a woman instantaneously and you could dominate a woman. That's what you're saying. It's like really weird shit, bro. It's a really bizarre thing. Like, are women afraid of you guys? Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. And it makes sense that you guys meet girls at like clubs and bars because like they probably, if they're not drunk, they're probably going to be afraid of you because they'll realize what kind of a fucking predator you are. Let's see. So no hat will eventually find the guy with no hat will eventually find a good girl, settle down. Gray hat will probably has a divorce in the future, but will have a successful second marriage. And the white hat will be the old wrinkly man groping young women, probably.
of course.
They do. They want to be like that. I don't give a fuck what they think. But
Daddy issues
the
are not.
day-
Hey! I don't give a fuck what women think. Wow, dude, what a fucking hot take. I mean, at least he's honest, bro. I don't give a fuck what they think. They will submit to me. Okay, listen. At least you're honest about how at least like this is basically this is like the human representation of like a Confederate flag. Like you just know to stay away from this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you just like, oh, that's a bad zone, right? Like no, I know that to go over there. That's not a good place to go. You just got to stay away from this guy. Fuck it. I don't care what women think. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Deep down, they want to be like that. They do.
Of course.
They do. They want to be like that. I don't give a fuck what they think. But
Daddy-
Bro, holy shit. What a warning sign. Bro, you gave me I don't know how you gave me a bigger red flag than having a fucking male podcast, but
Daddy issues or not.
They-
Daddy issues or not.
the day they fucking the day
That's the truth,
daddy
though.
issues.
You
The
want
day they
to
find
feel
a man-
comfort. Because if you have
Yeah.
a father that doesn't comfort you, you want a man, someone in your life to comfort you.
Yeah.
You know?
if you do have a father, you want to like that again. Like I mean, you guys should know this because you guys are incredibly like you guys are the most socially aware people. But like, yeah, men tend to gravitate towards women that are kind of like their mother, and women tend to gravitate towards men that are like their father. Right? Like it's not like a huge hot take. Like it's you could actually like identify it. Like look at the people that your parents or look at like the people in your family, and you'll see that there's like similarities between the women that they date and whatnot. It's like okay. You know, there's certain attributes that are like they'll latch onto.
day.
Yeah, no, I think
That's 100% right.
you're right. 1,000,000% right.
The day they find a man that puts them in that state.
Are you gonna date a girl like your mom? Well, are you a lesbian? Maybe. I mean, it depends on the role. Like, are you the masculine woman or the feminine woman? I guess it depends, bro. Because you might find a girl like your father. You know, like that might be what you're looking into, or your masculine mother. I don't fucking know how your relationship dynamic works, but you know, maybe, sure.
They're
They'll
like,
do
you
it
know
with no
what?
issue.
Fuck all that fucking independent woman shit. Get my bag, making OnlyFans type of bullshit.
Right.
They're like,
What does that mean? Why is it that when you think of an independent woman, the first thing you go to is you jerking off to them? Like, what the fuck is that? That's like really weird. Like independent women work like other jobs. You realize that, right? That's very bizarre. Oh, these independent women making me jerk off all the time for $5. I miss the days of free porn. Okay, bro. Why don't you just make some money? Then you can afford the porn, bro. It's like not a big deal. Like I don't understand. Independent woman. Like, you mean like doctors? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that doctor doesn't need your shit, bro.
Like fuck that. I like this is what I want. Because not only that he's gonna fucking tell me what the fuck. Not only he's gonna put me in my place when I fucking deserve it. Because although speaking of that, I'll get it on in a second. Not only that he's gonna put me in my place, he's gonna fucking.
What does that mean? Like, do women not put you in your place? Probably not. Your mom definitely didn't put you in your place. Holy fuck.
He's gonna be just a good husband because there's obviously other ways to
Part of toxic masculinity is not being able to take criticism from women. By the way, just so you know.
go around. I'm not getting into details. Take too fucking long. But anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I knew that was
Sorry,
gonna
I was
happen, bro.
gonna say like too,
Fuck.
speaking about like people putting you in like
Oh yeah,
guys
that's
putting you in
it.
girls.
So I always see these TikToks like saying like, oh, girls sitting there's like, oh, when he tells me to shut the fuck up when I deserve it, and they're getting off to that shit. They fucking love that. A girl loves when you look at them. That was like Chinese.
Okay.
A girl really likes
We all do it.
when she knows she's being a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
She's like blah 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 blah. She knows she's being a little fucking like a little bitch.
Alright.
And the guy looks at her and she goes, you know what, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck and get the fuck out of here. And they're like, fucking, they like that because they know they're being a bitch. They want to know if you'll let them bitch them.
I don't understand what's happening right now. I don't really get what's happening. I don't really understand what's happening in this video right now.
Want to know? I mean, yeah, you guys know. What the fuck I'm talking
It's funny how you said that because
I don't think I've ever met a woman that like that was a bitch just to get me to tell them to stop or to restructure them. Is that what you're saying? Like, this is called boundary setting. Like, I've done this to women have done it to me. Like, this is just called setting boundaries. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, you think that this girl is like just being annoying, and then you're like, shut the fuck up, bitch, and then they start like fucking gushing cum out of their pussy. Like, what do you think is happening? I'm very confused. Like the way that you think that women operate.
when I was like I think like 19 or 20, I was working in a fucking restaurant.
Okay.
And
So,
like
last year.
there was these older women, they were like in mid 20s or whatever.
Okay.
And they were just talking. I was never trying to hook up with them or anything. Just nice people to be around. These are women.
Okay.
And like I was like, they're like, yeah, like I want a nice. They're literally quote unquote. These bitches are in like they're fucking now. They're in like their late 20s and maybe like early
30s.
You were just saying they're like 25, but okay.
late 20s, early 30s, and mid 20s, whatever. They were
Yeah.
way older than me. And they said to me like, yeah, Nick, like I literally want a guy that will tell me to shut the fuck up when I need to,
Yeah.
when it's needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meaning like not physically. Oh, like shut the.
Okay. Who cares? What about? But okay, the opposite is the same too. It's very appreciated to have a fucking reality check by a partner that will stand up to you if you do dumb shit. Because if the dynamic only works where one partner tells the other one to shut the fuck up when they're crossing a line, it's called a bad relationship dynamic. Okay, Nick, once you learn that, bro, you got to be able to take it if you want to give it. Okay.
The fuck up. It's no. You're gonna be stern with it. You don't gotta come across as a fucking jerk off.
Right.
Like you'll be stern with it, and that's what they fucking like. They like
The
like,
natural
dude, a dominant
submissive
dude, a dominant dude. Like, come on. All you girls love the fucking dominant dude in the bedroom. You're gonna tell me you like a fucking bitch that you're gonna walk all over you trying to date?
No, you're
No.
not.
Like if he's in his fucking if he's a little weasel and fucking self, how the fuck is he gonna fuck you in the bed? Not. You'll be fucking him with a fucking strap on because he's a
Oh,
bitch.
jeez. But I think we need to wrap this up.
How long is it going?
Me too, man.
It's an hour.
No, that went fucking.
That flew by,
quick.
boys.
8 minutes.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed
Bro,
it.
that felt like I have it playing at like 50% increase speed. This podcast should have been like what 45 minutes for me. Bro, this was I feel like this was the worst thing I've ever watched, bro. I feel like I've been here for 3 hours just guzzling through this, like fucking just guzzling a gallon of cum right now. This is terrible. It did not fly for me at all. If I could go back in time, I would tell you don't watch this video.
This
Don't
last
watch my video.
roughly like 8 minutes because there's about 4 or 5 topics that we mentioned that we can talk
Spew
about.
off of,
we can
yeah.
spew off of and
Yeah.
you know do other shit with.
Yeah, that was a good pod, guys.
That was a good pod. It was. Yeah, it wasn't. It was different than what we really put out, but that's fine. I like it.
Yeah, but we have to switch it up.
Oh,
mean,
yeah, I
somehow
like.
always
Yeah,
going back to
we're
women, bro.
versatile. We're versatile in
Yeah,
here.
we're always gonna be.
Yeah, but yeah, guys.
First,
you guys
what
are-
do you mean? What do you usually put up? What's versatile? You guys just talked about dumb shit from a bad perspective.
if you guys want to be on the pod, preferably women for now, just DM us on Instagram at no-filter-pod_
or our
Why do you prefer women on the podcast? That's my question. Why is it that you prefer specifically women on the podcast? That's my honest to God question. Why is it that all these males that have these podcasts that are like very male centric and like high value men, why do you always ask for women to be on your podcast so you can make them look stupid? I don't understand. Like, are you afraid that like a man's gonna make you feel like a kid? Are you feel like they're gonna make you feel dumb? I don't understand.
or
mains.
main Instagrams if you
Yeah.
guys just want to reach out like that. Even I got it in my Tinder bio. You know, if you want to be on the pod, just fucking shoot me a Tinder if we match. Obviously, you know, because we want to hear like another female side of what we're saying.
Yeah.
And you know, we can
Or
create
two,
a
if you bring a
discussion.
friend.
Yeah,
Just
if
share,
you want
like-
to bring a friend too, we got you guys.
Also, speaking of that, there'll be no fucking arguing. And the moment you argue, we'll tell you to get out.
It's gonna be a good discussion. That's
Dude, what a weird. That's a fucking bait. Like, bro, what were we talking about before? Like, these are men that want to put you in your place, but the second that you give them the same energy back, they fold. They're pussies. I'm gonna kick you out if you argue with me. Shut the fuck up. What kind of a fucking, like, that's a loser shit. Like, the second somebody gives you like a confrontation, you're gonna back out like a coward. You're a fucking loser. You just want women that you can find to make you look like, try to make you look good on the podcast, so that you could, the three of you guys can sit around some woman and you could just berate them until they stop talking. And then the second that they get like agitated because you are 3-on-1ing them, you're gonna be like, oh, you're gone. You're just acting. You're acting emotionally. That's just a fucking tried and true narrative from a bunch of dumb fuck men on these male podcasts. This is some loser shit. Like, what are you talking about? It's so transparent though.
It'll be a discussion. You can have your altered views, but don't
an
raise.
adult discussion.
Yeah, an adult discussion. Yeah,
You guys didn't even have an adult discussion today. What are you talking about?
but otherwise,
But if you want to get loud, just that's fine. We'll you'll give us more views, so that's fine.
get, we're talking too much, all right? Because we're telling too much information, bro.
Oh, if you want to get loud, go ahead.
Oh man, all right,
No,
listen,
we're not, yeah.
listen. Let's wrap
No,
this shit
no
up.
deal.
That's it. We're done.
All
All
right,
right. Well,
All right,
follow us
boys and
on,
girls.
yeah, follow us on the socials. Links in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already, share us with a buddy. And yeah, let's just keep it
rolling.
going. All right, thank you guys. Peace.
Well, you guys
What's up, guys?
You guys got a lot of views. So I guess good for you guys. I don't think I have it in me to ever watch any of that ever again, unfortunately. I guess I should have watched when they
Welcome back
decided
No
to
Filter.
harass a
Today we
woman.
do have a special guest, but first I want to talk about our socials, of course, in the description. Because like,
I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm coming up too strong sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, but like,
Well,
I
what do you
probably
say to
am.
a girl? Like, if you're like, oh, you look really good right now, like, girls are gonna think like, oh, not like he wants to fuck,
No,
but like,
Okay, yeah, I can't watch any more of that. It was a lot of fun, guys. That's a lot of fun, dude. I definitely don't regret the last 2 hours of my life.